Second captain, Atmika Shetty, Investment Divas. So I wish both the captains all the best. Play to the spirit of the game. And we have this beautiful trophy, which we'll unveil now. I think you both can do that if you want. Thank you. I would request Rahul.
Thank you. Both the beauties, I request you to please take your seat. And I want this auction to go as smooth as possible. So before we begin with the auction, I just want to brief both of you, Atmika and Ankita. You have got a 12,000 points kitty. 200 points are already deducted because you both are going to play. So you have got 11,800, which you need to buy 8 players. 9 players. 9 players, okay? In 9 players, in case if you are not able to buy a player, then what? So ensure that you are keeping at least 200 points to buy that 9 player. Okay? Shall we begin? Any doubts, any concerns about the auction? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the first section of Elara Premier League Auction 2026. Can I get chicks? Women, female chicks. And my list. All rights are reserved with the auctioneer to call it a sold. Okay? So it will be my call when to call it a sold and when to give an opportunity to make this auction excited. Here we go with the first player who will be going under the hammer, and that is player number. Oh, that's Atmika, your name. So this is Dilnaz Daruwala. Dilnaz Daruwala, she is player number 132. Photo for Dilnaz, player number 132. Okay. We are waiting for Dilnaz. Okay. She is Dilnaz Daruwala, player number 132. Can I get an opening bid from Queens or Divas? I get an opening bid from Queens for 200 points. Divas. Divas straight away saying I don't want. So officially the player is sold to Queens for 200 points. What a way to go into the auction for Queens. That is one of the best buys, I would say. Dilnaz Daruwala goes to Queens for 200 points. The next player is player number 59, Shivani. Player number 59, Shivani. She is a bowler. She plays box cricket occasionally. So definitely, both the teams will be eyeing for her. Shivani, can I get an opening bid for Shivani? Here comes Divas with 200 points for Shivani. 200 points for Shivani. 200 points Shivani 1. Can I get a bid from Equity? Queens? Okay, 1 minute. There is a lot of thoughts going on behind Shivani. Because every penny, as you all know, right, you're from capital business, so every penny matters. 200 points, the next bid will be of 300 points because the bid will be increasing by 100 points. Last call for Shivani, 300 points. Here comes the bid from Queens for 300 points. 400 points, Divas, without giving any thought, come on. Back-to-back bidding. Here comes 500 points, Queens. 600 points, Divas. 600 points, Divas. 600 point Divas, 1. 700 point Queens. 700 point Queens. 800 Divas. Investment, they are investing very wisely. 800 points. 800 points, 1. Queens, thank you, 900 points. 900 points with Queens. 900 points, Divas. 1000 points, guys, give a round of applause for Shivani. Has reached the mark of 1000 points. 1000 points for Shivani, 1. 1000 points for Shivani, 2. Player is sold to Divas for 1000 points. Shivani goes to Divas for 1000 points. Warm up done, both the captains. Warm up is done. Yeah. The next player is player number 8, Shivangi Maradia. Yes, player number 8, Shivangi Maradia. Straight away bid from Queens for 200 points. 300 points Divas. 400 points Queens. 500 points Divas. 500, 600, 700. Again to Queens. The bid is with Divas for 700 points. 800 point Queens. 900 Divas. 1000 with equity. 1100 Divas. 1100 points. 1200 Queens. 1300 Divas. 1300 points. The bid. 1400 Queens. 1500 Divas. 1500. 1500 with Divas. 1500 with Divas. 1600 with Queens. 1600 with Queens. 1700 with Divas. 1700 with Divas. 1700 with Divas 1. 1700. 1800 again with Queens. 1900 with Divas. 1900 with Divas. Gentlemen, 1900, the bid is with Divas for 1901, 1902, 2000, 2000, 2100, 2100 with Divas, 2100 with Divas 1, 2100 with Divas 2. 1 minute. Yes, I can give you 10 seconds to think about it. Definitely not 1 minute. Think. The bid is with Divas for 2100 right now. You have got a kitty of 11,800. 2100 is the bid. Alright, last call from my end for 2100 Divas 1, 2100 Divas 2, and okay, that was close. 2200, it is with Equity Queens. It is with Equity Queens for 2200. The calculator is working equal as the brains. 2200, it is with Queens. 2300 with Divas. 2300 Divas 1. 2300 Divas 2. And the player is sold to Divas for 2300. Till now, the highest player to go under the hammer, Shivangi. Guys, give a round of applause. Come on. 2300. Superb. Gentlemen, as we all are sitting quietly, so let's do one drill over here. As we are shifting our focus from yesterday's World Cup final to Elara Premier League, all must have watched, that's a but obvious question, that all must have watched yesterday's game, right? But few months back, as the auction is going on now for women's team, few months back we had a Women World Cup. Remember? Who won that World Cup? Who won Women World Cup? India. Great. I need a little brain feeder from one of you. Please name 5 Indian players. 5 women Indian players. Hold on, sir. I'll come to you. Who was that? Sir, please. 5 Indian players.
I will try to name few. Jemima Rodriguez, Deepali Verma, Harmanpreet Kaur, Shefali, Shefali, Shefali Verma, and these are the only names I can remember.
Anyone else want to give a try? Anyone it could be present in this room.
Arlene Deol, Smriti Mandana, and
Come on, guys. That's an Indian women's cricket team. Anyone else? 5 players. Yes, please. Give a try. No problem.
Harmanpreet Kaur, Smriti Mandana, Shefali Verma, Richa Ghosh, Richa Ghosh, एक वो अपना रोड्रिगस करके क्या नाम है?
Jemima Rodriguez. Great, guys. Thank you. Okay, superb. Guys, you will be getting a chocolate from the president, Milin. All right, great. Back to auction, gentlemen. Next player is player number 90, 90. Player number 90, Janice Fernandez. Player number 90, Janice. She's on screen from HR team. Thank you, Queens, with the opening bid of 200 points, 300 divas, 400 queens, 400 queens, 500 divas, 600 queens, 600 queens, 700 divas, 800 queens, 800 queens, 800 queens 1, 800 queens 2, and the player is sold to queens for 800 points. Yes, DJ, play on some music. Thank you. Can we flash balance and the list of players bought by both the teams? Equity, you have bought 3 players and your purse is 10,800. Okay. Divas, you have bought 3 players and your purse is 8,500. Okay. So gentlemen, this will be the same drill which we will be following for men's auction, but as we are showing them after 3-4 players, we might show you after 6-7 players. Okay. The next player is Ankita. Oh, sorry, Ankita. By yourself. Player number 31. Player number 31, Bhagyashri. She's from Edmund. Okay. Player number 31. Can I get opening bid? Thank you, Divas. With 200 points, 400 points, 300 points. Queens, 400 back to Divas. Back to Divas. Divas, 400 points. 500 with Queens, 600 with Divas. 600 with Divas. 600 with Divas 1. 700 Queens. 800 Divas. 900 Queens. 900 Queens. 900 Queens 1. 900 Queens 2, and the player is sold to Queens for 900 points. Bhagyashri gone to Queens. Next player, player number 89, Joelyn Fernandez. Player number 89. Straight away, Divas are in for the bid with 200 points. Juelin Fernandez, 200 points. I got a bid from Divas. 200 points from HR. 300 points. Thank you, Queens. 400 back to Divas. The bid is with Divas for 400 points. 400 points, 1. 500 points, Queens. 600 with Divas. 600 with Divas. 600 with Divas, 1. 600 with Divas. Thank you. 700 points with Queens. 700 points with Queens. 700 points, Queen. Diva, feed me some points. I'm hungry. 700 points with Queens, 1. The next player is player number 122. Player number 122, Pooja Barwani. Pooja is the next player. Base prize of 200 points. Can I get an opening bid from one of you? Pooja, you have to make a... Yeah, thank you, Divas. Just a reminder that you have to complete a team of 9 players in 11,800. I got an opening bid from Divas for 200 points. 200 points, 1. 200 points, 2. And the player is sold to Divas for 200 points. Player number 83. Next player is player number 83, Mimansha Khandelwal. Can I get a bid for a base prize for Mimansha? Mimansha. Lot of calculations going on. So समझ के खर्चा कर रहे हैं. That's a really a good sign. Last call out for Mimansha. Can I get an opening bid for Mimansha? Okay, last call, and I'll be considering this player as unsold then. Anyone interested for Mimansha Khandelwal? Okay, Mimansha Khandelwal is unsold at this moment. Next player is player number 39, Darshana Shukla. Play box cricket occasionally. Thank you, Queens. एक statement पे opening bid and the following bid by Divas. 300 points. 300 points. Thank you. 400 points, Queens. 500 points, Divas. 600 point Queens for Darshana. 700 again for Divas. 800 with Queens. 900 Divas. 1,000 points. Guys, give a round of applause for Darshana. 1,000 points. Divas, 1100. 1100. After a long time, the building is crossing the 1,000 mark. 1100 with Divas. The bid is with Divas for 1,100 points. Last call for Darshana. 1,200 Queens. Thank you. 1,200 points, 1. 1,200 points, 2. 1,300 points with Divas. The hammer is resting. 1,300 points with Divas. 1,300 points, Divas, 1. 1,300 point Divas, 2. Thank you. 1,400 points with Queens. For Darshana, she seems to be an occasional box player, and this will be very handy in your lineup. 1,400 points, it is with Queens. 1,400 points, Queens, 1. 1,400 points, Queens, 2. 1,500 points, Divas. 1,500 points with Divas. 1,500 points, Divas, 1. 1,500 points, Divas, 2. That's 1,600 for Queens. 1,600 for Queens. 1600 points. The bid is with Queens for 1600 points for Darshana Shukla. 1600 points. Last call. 1600 points 1 with Queens. 1600 points 2. And the player is sold to Queens for 1600 points. Darshana Shukla. Guys, थोड़ा ताली बजा दो please. Thank you. अभी आपका ऑप्शन बाकी है, तभी ताली मत बजाओ, चलेगा, क्योंकि तभी आपको ओपोनेंट रहोगे. इनको एनकरेज करो. Just a sec. Someone just remind me, okay? Unsold player is in my pocket. Then I'll be. The next player is Mansi, and she's player number 86. Mansi Rupapara. Okay, she's from PR and corporate communications teams. Before I could finish the introduction, straight away, I got opening bid for her. From Divas, 200 points with Divas. Mansi. Thank you. 21, 300, 400 back to Divas. 500 with Queens. 600 with Divas. 700 with Queens. 800 with Divas. 800 with Divas. 900 with Queens. 900 with Queens. 900 with Queens 1. 900 with Queens 2. And the player is sold to Queens for 900 points. Mansi is gone to Queens for 900 points. Thank you. Thank you. I'm highly impressed. Gentlemen, can we show the balance for both the teams? Queens, you have completed 7 players with a balance of 6,700. Divas, you have completed 4 players with a balance of 8,300. Okay? These players are included with the captains, right? Yeah. Great. So you have to complete only 3 players. 3 more, and you have to complete 6. Huh? नहीं sir, that is the technique. That is the technique. आपको पता चलेगा, पर हम हर पॉइंट्स के बाद नहीं बताएंगे. तो हम दिखाएंगे, पर 5-5 प्लेयर्स के बाद. फिर तभी तो मजा आएगा. आप अपना बैलेंस मेंटेन रखो ना, ओपोनेंट का भी आप रखो मेंटेन, राइट? So you have to keep a balance of 9 players also, 9 teams also. तभी मजा आएगा बिड करने में. हाँ. क्या? हर एक मतलब 5-5 प्लेयर्स पूल में आएंगे ना, टोटल 5 प्लेयर्स के बाद फ्लैश होते रहेगा. ठीक है, क्योंकि हर टाइम बताएंगे तो टाइम जाएगा इसके. ओके? Ready? Both captains, Divas and Queens. All good? Ankita, shall we proceed? Yeah. Player number 109, that's Asta Daga. Player number 109. Can we get a bid for Asta? Can we get bid? Thank you. 200 points with Divas. 200 points with Divas. Asta. 300 with Queens. 300 with Queens. 300 with Queens. 400 with Divas. 400 with Divas. 500 with Queens. 500 with Queens. 600 with Divas. 600 with Divas. Atmika, she is the captain. And Asta is with Divas for 600 points. 600 points 1. 600 points 2. Player is sold to Divas for 600 points. Thank you, DJ. The next player is player number 85, Preeti Solanki. Player number 85, Preeti Solanki. She's an all-rounder. All-rounders straight away. Divas, thank you with the 200 points. Queens, 300, 400 Divas. 400 Divas. 500 with Queens. 500, 600 with Divas. 600 with Divas. 700 Queens. 700 Queens. 800 with Divas. 800 Divas. 800 Divas 1. 800 Divas 2. And the player is sold to Divas for 800 points. Player number 61. Player number 61, that is Saloni Rathod. She also plays box cricket occasionally. It means she has a fair amount of experience under her belt. Thank you, Divas, with opening bid of 200 points. 200 points, 300 Queens. 400 Divas. 400, 500 Queens. 500 Queens, 600 Divas. 700 Queens. 800 Divas. 800. 800 Divas. 1,000 points, gentlemen. 1,000 points for Saloni. Please give a clap for these two captains. It is with you for 1,000 points. 1,000. It's with 900. Okay, 900 with Queens. 1,000 with Divas. Okay. 1,000 with Divas. 1,000 with 1,100 with Queens. 1,200 Divas. 1,200 Divas 1. 1,300 Queens. 1,400 Divas. 1,400 Divas. 1,500 Queens. 1,600 Divas. 1,600. 1,600 1. 1,700 Queens. 1,800 Divas. 1,800. 1,800 Divas 1. 2,000 Queens. 2,000. 1,900. 2,000 Divas. 2,000 Divas 1. Okay. 10 seconds granted for thinking. Okay. So it's 2,001, 2,100, 2,200 Divas. 2,200 Divas. 2,200 Divas 1. 2,200 Divas 2. And the last call, 2,300. 2,400 Divas. 2,400. 2,400 with Divas. Last call for Saloni. 2,401. 2,400. Oh, here comes 2,500. Queens are still in the game with 2,500. 2,600 with Divas. 2,600. Calculator is the important thing right now. 2,600. 2,601. 2,602. And the player is sold to Divas for 2,600 points. Next player, player number 112. Player number 112, Akshata. Akshata. Can we get bid for Akshata? Thank you. 200 points with Divas. 200 points with Divas. Akshata. 300 points, Queens. 400 with Divas. 400 with Divas. 500 queens. 600 with divas. 600 with divas. 600 with divas 1. 600 with divas 2. Should I consider that bid or? 1 minute. Okay. That's 600 bid with divas. Thank you. 700 points with queens. 800 back to divas. 800 divas 1. 800 divas 2. And the player is sold to divas for 800 points. Can you please flash the balance? Queens, you have bought 7 players with a balance of 6700. Divas, you have completed 8 players. Few minutes back, you were with 4 players. Okay, 3,500 is the purse balance. So you have to go for 3 players and you have to go for 2 players. Okay. Balance. That was 6,700, I guess. Yeah, that's the 6,700. This is the balance in yellow. And maximum you can bid for 6,300. That's the calculation. You can't go beyond that. Okay. Player number 60, Akshita. Player number 60, Akshita. Can I get opening bid? Divas, thank you, 200 points. 200 points, 300 points from Queens, 400 Divas. 400. 400 with Divas, 1. Okay, 500 Queens. 600, 700. 700 with Queens, 800 with Divas. 800 with divas, 900 with queens, 1000 with divas, 1100 with queens, 1200 with divas, 1200, 1300 with queens, 1300 with queens, 1400 with divas, 1400, 1500 with queens, 1600 with divas, 1600 with divas, 1700 with queens, 1700 with queens 1, 1700 with queens 2, and the player is sold to queens for 1700 points. That is Akshita. The next player is player number 96, Nupur. Nupur plays box cricket occasionally, and she's an all-rounder. Straight away bid from queens for 200 points for Nupur. 300 with divas. 300 with divas. 400 with queens. 500 with divas. 600 with queens. 700 divas. 800 queens. 900 divas. 1000 with queens. 1100 with divas. 1200 queens. 13, 14, 15 with divas, 16 with queens, 17 with divas, 18 with queens, 1800 points. The bid. My balance dikha do ek baar. You are done with 9 players. Your balance is 2,400, 800, 800 divas, 800 points, 900 queens, 1000 divas, 1000. It is with divas for 1000 points. 100, 1100 with queens. 1100 queens 1 players list, right? So ये player list में ना जो तरन गुप्ता है ना, player number 13, वहाँ से you have to note down the numbers which I am telling you. The serial numbers what you have and what our YouTube dada has different. ठीक है? So similarly we did with the women. You don't have list, player list? हाँ. नहीं मैं अभी प्लेयर नंबर 1 बोलूंगा तो आप 1 ही देखोगे ना अभी. हाँ नाम बोलूंगा और प्लेयर नंबर भी बोलूंगा, दोनों बोलूंगा. हाँ 12 कहाँ पे है पहले? अगर ये करके आएगा तो बेस्ट है, तो लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है।
ये पूरा नंबरिंग करना है।
तो 5 मिनट लगेगा सिर्फ।
तो 1 to 1 काउंट करना है ना सिर्फ। हाँ, 1 to
कैसे है वहाँ पे है ना, प्लेयर नंबर अलग है। इफ यू वांट, इफ ready, all set, Gloria? आधी ट्रॉफी अनवील कर आणि मग ते कॅमेऱ्यामध्ये तुम्ही दिसून घ्याल ना की जेव्हा मी ट्रॉफी अनवील करताय, मी मला बोलू. चलो यूट्यूब दादा, रेडी? हेलो, माइक चेक. भाई अभी है ना वो वापस आएंगे, Ready? Live? Saddam? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Saddam? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the auction of Elara Premier League 2026. This is the men's edition auction.
All the best to both of you. We have Srinivas Gurav also. He is the captain of Tech Ninjas. Amit Bondre, Compliance Commanders. We have Karan Rathod, Rainmakers, Global Rainmakers, captain of Global Rainmakers. And we have Samir Pardikar, Data Strikers, captain. All the best. Then we have Jiarul Molek, Revenue Raiders, captain. Then we have Sanjay Mandal. He's the captain of Support Warriors. And Shrikant Pandya, Circuit Breakers. And last, Rahul Gupta, Market Mavics. So wish you all the best. I think काफी एक्साइटमेंट होने वाला है ये राउंड और हम लोग फास्ट भी करते हैं राउंड थोड़ा सा उसके पहले ये ट्रॉफी अनवील करनी है मेंस की तो मैं कर सकता हूँ कैन आई डू इट ओके म्यूजिक वाओ So okay, I pass on the mic to Rahul now.
Thank you, Mr. Dalvi, for this nice introduction of all the captains. Captains, are you excited? क्या बात है सोच समझ के खर्चा कीजिए He plays box cricket occasionally, Shubhankar. He's a batsman. His speciality from Data Strikers. I'm getting an opening bid from Data Strikers for 200 points. 400. The bid 500 strikers. Thank you. 500 strikers. 600 charges. 600 charges. 700 analysts. 800 strikers. 800 strikers. 800 strikers 1. 800 strikers 2, and the player is sold to strikers 200, 300, 400 charges, 500 raiders, 600 mavericks, 700 ninjas, 800 falcons, 900 analysts. Jump in 3,300, 4,000, 4,100. Sir, thoda upar ki. My goodness. The kitty is of 11,800 and you have spent 4,200 for Praveen Babal. Definitely a quality player. Just for your information, as you are all are aware, your fan club is watching this on YouTube. Okay. I'll consider Ramesh as unsold. Second player is unsold, that is Ramesh Babu. Welcome, see you on ground. That's player number 33, Prince. 900 ninjas. That's a triangular going on. 400, 1,000 back to charges. 1,000 back to charges. 1,000 back to charges. 1,000 charges 1. 1,000 charges 2. And the player, oh, 1,100 breakers. 1,100 breakers. 1,200 charges. Capital charges. 1,100. The bid is 1,200 breakers. 1,200 breakers. 1,200 breakers 1. 1,200 breakers. Thank you, ninjas. 1,300. 1,400 breakers. 1,400 breakers. 1,400 breakers 1. 1,400 player is sold to breakers for 1,400. 1,400 with strikers. 1,400. 1,400 with strikers. 1,400 with strikers. 1,400 with strikers 1. 1,500. 1,500. 1,600 strikers. 1,600 with strikers. 1,600 with strikers. 1,600. 1,700 with charges. 1,800 with strikers. 1,800 with strikers. 1800 with strikers 1. 1900 charges. 2000 strikers. Guys, give a round of applause for this captain. The bid has reached 2000 mark. And it is with strikers for 2000 points. 2000 points. 2000 points with strikers 1. 2000 points strikers 2. And the player is sold to strikers for 2000 points. Bino is gone. Next player, player number 64. It is Mohit. Player number 64. We got a Mohit Malviya occasionally and got an opening bid 200, 300 Falcons, 400, 500 Commanders, 600 Analysts, 700 Chargers, 800 Falcons, 900 Commanders, 1000 Chargers, 11 Falcons, 12 Commanders, 13, 14, 15 Falcons, 16 Chargers, 17 Commanders, 18 Chargers, 19 Falcons, 2000. Guys, give a round of applause. This was the quickest one to reach the 2000. 2100 with Commanders, 2200 Falcons, 2300 Chargers, 2300 Chargers, 2300 Chargers, 2004, 2005 Mavericks, 2005, 2006 Chargers, 2600 Chargers. This is for Mohit. Mohit built 2700 Falcons, 2700 Falcons, 2800 Chargers, 2800 Chargers 1, 2900 Falcons, 2900 Falcons, 3000 for Chargers. The bid has reached 3000 for Mohit. It is with Chargers for 3000 points, 3100 with Falcons, 3200 Chargers, 3200 Chargers, guys, come on. Happy hours है लेके जाओ ना मोहित को कोई 3000 thank you Falcons 3300 3300 3301 3400 Chargers 3400 Chargers 3400 Chargers 3400 Chargers 1 3400 Chargers 2. Mohit is sold to Chargers for 3400 points. Okay guys, now we will see the balance, okay? Please show the balance. I'll read out. Alpha Analyst, you have one player. Alpha Analyst? किधर है? है. सर आप हो. आप bidding बहुत कम किए इसलिए कोई बात नहीं. Yes, smart move. Circuit breakers. Circuit breakers? Yes, breakers. Two players, capital chargers, 2 players, compliance commanders, only 1 player, that's probably you, data strikers, 3 players, data strikers, smart move, equity, equity queen गए, आप captain हो ना, finance falcon, okay, global rainmakers, yes. Investment, market mavericks, portfolios और raiders. Revenue raiders कहाँ पे है? Sir, थोड़ा warm up कर लो. Support warriors है. And tech ninjas. Okay? Come on guys, it's time to build some more. Come on. Gentlemen, you are having fun? Enjoying? थोड़ा खर्चा कर दो यार प्लेयर पे. हाँ बहुत प्लेयर टैलेंट बाकी है सर. ऑक्शन वाला टैलेंट सर, ऑक्शन वाला टैलेंट या बिडिंग वाला टैलेंट? बिडिंग में टैलेंट होता है ना. चलो कोई बात नहीं. लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट वन. प्लेयर नंबर 78, दैट इज अनिल पवार. अनिल पवार, कैन आई गेट ओपनिंग बिड फॉर अनिल? अनिल पवार. Anil Pawar, guys, anyone interested in Anil Pawar? If no, I'll consider Anil Pawar as unsold. Okay? Let's move on to the next player. We will be calling these unsold players at the last, in the second round. Player number 71, Suyash Maheshwari. Suyash Maheshwari, all-rounder. He plays cricket occasionally. Can I get an opening bid, guys? All-rounder hai, chhodna mat. Kuch to kaam aata hai. Bowling. Thank you, Falcons. Thank you, Falcons. 300 charges. 300 with charges. 400 Falcons. 500 charges. 600 Falcons. 600 Falcons. 700 charges. 800 Falcons. 900 charges. 1000 with 1300. Thank you, analysis. 1400 Falcons. 1400 with Falcons. 1400 with Falcons 1. 1400 with Falcons 15 and 16 Mavericks. Mavericks are like, Kyron Pollard, ekdam end mein aa jate hain. Thank you. 1600 with Mavericks. 1700 Falcons. 1700 with Falcons 1. 1700 with Falcons. Thank you, Chargers. 1800. 1800. 1900 Mavericks. 1900 Mavericks. Chargers for 1900 points. Player number 44, Akshay. Once in a month he plays. Sir, कहाँ से शुरू करूं मैं ऐसे घूमने तो like 4 बोर्ड आ गए थे ऊपर. Okay. Should I consider your opening bid? 200, 300, 400 Falcons, 500 Commanders, 600 Falcons, 700 Raiders, 800 Chargers and 900 hitters. 1000 Falcons, 1100 Raiders, 1100 Raiders, 1200, 1300 Commanders, 14, 15, 15 with Raiders, 16 with Falcons, 16, 17 with hitters, 18 with Raiders, 19 with Falcons, 2000 with hitters, 2100 with Falcons. They are firm. 2200 with Raiders, 23, 24 with Falcons, 24 with Falcons, 25 with Raiders, 26 with hitters, 27 with Falcons, 28 with Raiders, 28 with Raiders, 29 Falcons, hitters 3000 guys, 3000 quickest. Itna quick nahi gaya tha 3000. 3100 with Raiders, 3100 with Raiders 1, 3200 with hitters. 3,300 with Falcons, 3,300 with Falcons, 3,400 with hitters, 3,500 with Falcons, 3,500, 3,600 with hitters, 3,600 with hitters, 3,700 against Raiders are jumping in, 3,700, 3,800 hitters, 3,900 Falcons, 3,900 with Falcons, 4,000 with hitters, 4,000 with hitters, 4,000 guys, give a round of applause, 4,000, 4,000 with Akshay, 4,000, 4,100, 4,100 with Falcons, 4,200, hitters are back in game, 4,200 with hitters, last call, 4,200, 4,300 Falcons, thank you. 4,300 Falcons, 4,300 1, 4,300 2. Player is sold to Falcons for 4,300 points. Seedhe Sade Akshay goes to Falcons for 4,300 points. Player number 37, Karan Shenoy. He's from IT. Occasionally he plays. He's a bowler. Remember what Bumrah did. 200, 300, 400 back to charges, 500 strikers, 600 charges, 700 strikers, 800 commanders, 900 charges, 1000, 1100 strikers, 1200 rainmakers, 1300 charges, 1300, 1400 commanders, 1500 raiders, 1600 hitters, 1600 hitters, 1600, 1700 commanders, 1700, 1800 raiders, 1800 raiders, 1900 falcons. Once again, they are bidding 1900 falcons, 2000 strikers. Strikers are bidding for Karan at 2000. 2000, last call before I go ahead. 2001, 2002. Player is sold to strikers for 2000 points. Player number 23, Navnath Lad. Navnath is the all-rounder. Navnath is all-rounder, plays occasionally. 200, that was a base bid, and then 300 from Ninjas. 400 Falcons, 500 Commanders, 600 Analysts, 700 Hitters. Hitters, 700, 800 Commanders, 900 Ninjas, 1000 Falcons, 1100 Commanders, 1100 Commanders, 1200 Ninjas, 1300 Commanders, 1300 Commanders, 1300 Commanders, 1400 Hitters, 1500 Ninjas, 1600 Commanders. 1600, the bid is with Commanders. 1700, 1800 Ninjas, 1900 Commanders, 1900 Commanders won, 2000, superb, 2000 with Ninjas, 2000 with Ninjas, 2100 Commanders, 2100 Commanders won, 2100 Commanders 2, 2300, they are ready to spoil your party, 2400 Commanders, 2400 Commanders, 2400 Commanders 1, 2400 Commanders 2, 2500 with Ninjas. नहीं, आपको just नहीं मनाने देंगे वो. 2500 with Ninjas. 2500, 2600. 2600 with Commanders. 2600 with Commanders 1. 2600 with Commanders 2. There is sold to Commanders for 2600 points. Okay, the next player is Kalpesh, player number 94. Player number 94, Kalpesh. He too plays box cricket occasionally, an experienced player. Guys, can I get an opening bid for Kalpesh? He's a bowler. Thank you, strikers. Thank you with that opening bid of 200 points. 200 point strikers, 1, 300 analysts, 400 with strikers, 400 with strikers, 400 with strikers, 500 with Falcons, 600 with strikers, 600 with strikers, 600 with strikers, 700, thank you sir, analysts, 700 points, 700 with analysts, 700 with 800 Falcons, 800 Falcons, 800 Falcons, 800 Falcons, 900 analysts, 900 analysts, 1000 Falcons, great, for Kalpesh, 1000, the bid is with Falcons, 1100, the bid is with analysts for 1100, 1101, 1102, player is sold to analysts for 1100 points. Kalpesh is gone to analysts team. एक बार balance दिखाओ. We'll just go through the balance. Please check your balances. Any doubt, let me know. Visible? Last row, ठीक है? थोड़ा scroll down. Okay. Fine. All right, guys. Let's begin. Player number 98, Shankar. Shankar Nampilli. Bowler, thank you. 200, 300 Falcons. 400 Commanders. 500 Falcons. 600 Commanders. 700 Falcons. 800 Commanders. 800 Commanders. 800 Commanders. 900 Falcons. 900 Falcons. 1,000 Commanders. 1,000 Commanders. 1,000 Commanders 1. 1,100 Falcons. 1,100 with Falcons. 1,100 with Falcons 1. 1,100 with Falcons 2. Thank you. 1,200 with Commanders. 1,200 with Commanders 1. 1,200 with Commanders 2. Player is sold to Commanders for 1,200 points. Good bidding. Next player, player number 50, Chandra Shekhar Joshi. He plays occasionally. He's an all-rounder. Falcons, 200, 300, 400 with Ninjas, 500, 600 and 700 hitters. 800 Ninjas, 900 Falcons, 1,000 charges. 1,000 charges. The build is with you. 1,100 Raiders, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400 with hitters. 1,400 with hitters. 1,500, 1,600 Ninjas. 1,600 Ninjas. 1,700 hitters. 1,800 charges. 1,800 charges. 1,800 charges. 1,900 hitters. Ninjas. 2,000. Yes, 2,000. It's with Ninjas. 2,100 hitters. 2,100 for CJ with hitters. 2,100 with hitters. Thank you, Raiders. 2,200. 2,200 with Raiders. 2,200 with Raiders 1. 2,300 Falcons. 2,400 Breakers comes in. 2,400. 2,400, 2,500 Raiders. 2,600 Ninjas. 2,600 Ninjas. 2,700 Raiders. 2,700 Raiders 1. 2,800 hitters. 2,800 hitters 1. 2,800, 2,900 Ninjas. 2,900 Ninjas. 2,900 Ninjas. Warriors ab ho? Ho na? Bas. 2,900 with Ninjas. 2,900 with Ninjas 1. 29 अभी पहले बोलने का ना मैं वेकअप कॉल दे देता था. 3,000 guys. 3,000 bid पहुंच गई है. And Warriors. 3,100 with Ninjas. 3,200 with Warriors. 3,200 with Warriors. 3,200 Warriors 1. 3,300 Ninjas. 3,400 Warriors. 3,400 Warriors 1. 3,400 Warriors. 3,500 now with Ninjas. 3,600 with Warriors. 3,600 with Warriors. 3,600 Warriors 1. 3,600 Warriors 2. Player is sold to Warriors for 3,600. Player number 77, Samir Shetty. He's a bowler. Opening bid 200, Falcons 300, Chargers 400, 500 back to Commander 667. Falcons 800 Commanders, 900 Chargers, 1,000 Commanders, 1,100 Chargers, 1,200 Falcons, 1,300 Chargers, 1,300 with Chargers, 1,300 with Chargers, 1,400 Falcons, 1,500 Chargers, 1,500 with Chargers. Last call, 1,500 with Chargers, 1,500 1, 1,500 2, 1,600 with Falcons, 1,600, 1,700 Chargers, Chargers 1,700. It is with Chargers for 1,700. 1,700, 1701, 1702, and the player is sold to Chargers for 1700 points. Samir Shetty goes to Chargers for 1700 points. Next player is player number 15, Devarshi Raj. One five. Pandra. Devarshi Raj. Play box cricket occasionally. He's an all-rounder, guys. Come on. Thank you, Rainmakers. 300 with hitters. 400 with Raiders. 500 with Falcons. 600 with hitters. 600 with hitters. 700 with Raiders. 700 with Raiders. 800 with hitters. 800. Thank you, Breakers. 900. 900. 1,000 points with hitters. 1,000 points with hitters. 1,100 with Falcons. 1,100. 1,200 Ninjas. 1,300 hitters. 1,300 with hitters. 1,300 with hitters. 1. 14, 15, 16, 17. 1,700 with analysis. 1,700 with analysis. 18, 19. 2,000, 2,100 with analysis. 2,200 with breakers. 2,200 with circuit breakers. 2,200 with circuit breakers. 1. Hitters, 2,300. Is that a bid, sir? 2,400 analysis. 2,400 analysis. 2,400 analysis. 1. 2,500 ninjas. Thank you. आपने उनका समोसा का टेस्ट खराब कर दिया. 2,500. 2,600 with hitters. 2,600 with hitters. 2,600 with hitters. 1. 2,600 hitters. 2,700 ninjas. 2,700. Look देखो. Look देखो. 2,700 with ninjas. 2,700 with ninjas. 1. 2,700 with ninjas. 2. Thank you, sir. 3,000. Guys, give a round of applause for this player and all the captains for getting this bid to 3,000 points. Alpha analysis. 3,000. Sir, ऐसे चुटकियों में बढ़ रहा है प्राइस. 3,000. 3,000 with analysis. 1. 3,000 with analysis. 2. There is sold to analysis for 3,000 points. तो मार्केट में बढ़ता है ना प्राइस, उससे तेज बढ़ रहा है यहाँ पे. Okay, the next player is player number 127, Harendra Kumar. Harendra Kumar, occasionally he plays. He's an all-rounder, guys. Thank you. Data strikers, 300 hitters, 400 commanders, 500 analysis, 600 strikers, 600 strikers, 700 commanders, 800 hitters, 900 strikers, 900 strikers, 2,000 analysis. Sorry, 1,000 analysis. Altaf, 1,000 पे. अब हाँ, ठीक है. 1,000 analysis. 1,100 strikers, 1,200 hitters, 1,200 hitters, 1,300 strikers, 1,400 breakers, 1,500 analysis, 1,600 breakers, 1,700 strikers, 1,800 hitters, 1,900 back to breakers, 1,900 back to breakers. Last call, 1,900, 1. 2,000, thank you. 2,100 hitters. 2,100 hitters. 2,100 hitters, 1. 2,100 hitters, 2. Here comes the strikers jump in. 2,200 strikers. 2,200 with strikers. 2,200 with strikers, 1. 2,200 strikers, 2. Player is sold to strikers for 2,200 points. Harendra Kumar goes to strikers for 2,200 points. हो गया बाकी Player number 25, Shivam Agarwal. Batsman, your batsman. Just like Sehwag or Lakshman, is also pure batsman. Can I get opening bid? Thank you, sir. With 200 points, getting opening bid for Shivam Agarwal. Shivam Agarwal, 200 points, 1. Shivam Agarwal, 200 points, 2. Player is sold. Player is sold for 200 points. Shivam Agarwal. It goes to analysis. Next one is player number 80, that is Piyush Parag. Player number 80, 80, Piyush Parag. He plays box cricket occasionally and is an all-rounder. Thank you, Falcons, for the opening bid. 200, 300, 400 hitters, 500 ninjas, 500 ninjas, 600 hitters, 600 with hitters, 700 and 800 ninjas, 900 hitters, 900 hitters. Is that a bid? Okay, 1,000, 1,100 hitters, 1,200 analysis, 1,300 hitters, 1,400 analysis, 1,400, 1,500 hitters, 1,600 analysis, 1,700 ninjas, 1,700 ninjas, 1,700 ninjas 1, 1,700 ninjas 2. Player is sold to ninjas for 1,700 points. Piyush Parag goes to ninjas for 1,700 points. Balance देखना है या we should continue? Continue, ना? Player number 47, Aman Joshi. Aman Joshi. Anyone interested for Aman Joshi? Can I get an opening bid for Aman? Specifications are not there. Probably he didn't mention in the form. Aman Joshi. Anyone in? Ah, right. We have a mystery bidder also. Warriors. Warriors, sir. Aman Joshi. Discount rate में मिल रहा है. Okay. Guys, if no one is interested, I am calling this. Anyone interested? Last. सर मेरे को बोलते जाओ. जब भी मैं बोल रहा हूँ आप प्लेयर खरीद रहे हो. मैं बनाता हूँ आपकी टीम. Warriors. Thank you for the opening bid. Warriors, 200 points. Anyone interested? Anyone interested? 200 points 1, 200 points 2, and Aman Joshi goes to Warrior for 200 points. सर चंद्रशेखर जोशी के लिए भी मैंने ही फोर्स किया था आपको. अच्छा खेलेगा तो क्रेडिट देना, बुरा खेलेगा तो मेरे को ग्राउंड पे मिलना मत. The next one is player number 13, Gurunath Parab. Straight away, commanders, screen pe flash bhi nahi hua. 200, 300, 400, 500 hitters, 600 with commanders, 700 ninjas, 800 falcons, 900 hitters, 900 hitters, quickest bid, 1,000 points. Guys, this was the quickest to reach 1,000. 1,100 hitters, 1,200 falcons, 1,300 ninjas, 1,300 ninjas, 14, 15, 15 with hitters, 15 with hitters, 16 analysis, 17 ninjas, ninjas, 17, 1,800 analysis, 1,900 hitters for Gurunath Parab, 2,000 analysis, 2,100 hitters, 22, 23 raiders, 2,300 with raiders, 2,400 with hitters, 2,500 with ninjas, 2,500, 2,600 with analysis, 2,700 with hitters, 2,700 with hitters, 2,800 with analysis, 2,800 with analysis 1, 2,900 with ninjas, 3,000 with hitters. Guys, give a round of applause. Quickest 3,000 bid. 3,000 with hitters. 3,100 with ninjas. Look dekho. 3,100 with ninjas. 3,100 with ninjas. 3,200. Thank you, sir. 3,300. 3,300 with ninjas. 3,300 with ninjas. 3,300 with ninjas 1. 3,300 with ninjas 2. There is sold to ninjas for 3,300. Gurunath Parab goes to ninjas for 3,300. नहीं खरीदने दे रहे आपको. Balance देखना. Okay, guys, quickly show the flash balance. Altaf, show flash balance. Alpha analyst 4 player हुए 7,500 pending. Circuit breakers 2 players 10,400. Capital charges balance is 4,800. You need to buy 5 more players. Okay. Compliance charges 3 players. Commanders 8,000. Data strikers का balance है. Data strikers 5 players and 4,800 balance. Okay. Finance Falcon 2 players 7,500. Global Rainmakers, your balance is 7,600. Here comes Market Mavericks, 9,700, your balance. Portfolio Hitters, so ribbon kato. Revenue Raiders, aap bhi. Support Warriors, 8,000, your balance. And Ninjas, 6,800. Guys, a reminder, you need to form a team. Okay, of 9 players within the balance of 11,800. क्या होगा ना, अगर आपका balance बचेगा, तो जो players मेरे pocket में है ना, unsold players, उसमें से फिर आपको मिलेंगे. So, just a tip, go for the players which you want to go for. Okay? Next player is player number 30, Naresh Sharma. You had some question? 9. Including you 9. You have to bid for 8 players, okay? Player number 30, Naresh Sharma. ये हो गया 3-0. हाँ. Naresh Sharma. Once in a month he plays. I didn't see who was opening bidder. 3,200, 300. Falcons. The bid is with Falcons. 400 Raiders, 500 hitters. 600 Falcons, 700 Raiders, 800 hitters, 900 Falcons, 1,000 Raiders. 1,000 Raiders, 1,100 hitters. 1,100 Raiders, is that a bid? 1,200 Raiders, 1,200 Raiders, 1,300 hitters, 1,300 with hitters. 1,400 with analysis. 1,500 with hitters. 1,600 Raiders, 1,700 analysis. 1,800 with hitters. 1,800 with hitters. 1,900 Raiders. 1,900. 2,000 hitters. 2,000. The bid is with hitters for 2,000. 2,100 Falcons are back in the game with 2,100 bid. 2,200 hitters. 2,200 bid is with hitters. 2,300 back to Falcons. Back to Falcons for 2,300. 1. 2,300. 2. 2,400. Thank you. 2,400 Raiders. 2,400 Raiders. 2,400 Raiders 1. 2,400. 2,500 Falcons. 2,500 Falcons. 2,500 Falcons 1. 2,500 Falcons 2. Player is sold to Falcons for 2,500. That is Naresh Sharma. Next. Player number 131, Mahesh Iyer. Player number 131, CTO. Mahesh Iyer. Guys, can we get an opening bid for? CTO. I mean, 200 base price. Yes, thank you. Opening bid from Ninjas. Anyone in? Sir, ऐसे देख रहे हैं. Anyone in बोला ना? नहीं, कोई नहीं आएगा. Okay, 201, 202, and the player is sold to Tech Ninjas for 200 points. Mahesh Iyer. Next player, player number 92, Saif Khan. Saif Khan is an all-rounder. Thank you. 200 points, 300 hitters, 400 charges, 400 charges, 400 charges, 500 raiders, 600 hitters, 700 charges, 700 charges, 800 hitters, 900 charges for Saif. 1,000 with hitters. 1,000 with hitters. The bid, 1,100 analysis. 1,200 hitters. 1,200, 1,300. 1,400 hitters. 1,500 analysis. 1,500 with analysis. 1,600 hitters. 1,600 hitters. 1,700 analysis. 1,800 hitters. 1,800 1,900 analysis, 2,000 hitters, 2,000. The bid has reached, guys, give a round of applause for this player and this captains. The bid has reached 2,000. Guys, tali baja to zara, player ke. Thank you. 2,000. The bid is with hitters for 2001, 2002. Player is sold to hitters for 2,000. Next player. Next player is player number 18, Santosh Patil. So finally, congratulations on buying the first player. After a long time, you struggled a lot, but finally. Player number 18, Santosh Patil. Occasionally he plays. Anyone in for Santosh? Guys, anyone in for Santosh? Thank you, data strikers. 200 and 300 with commanders. 300 with commanders. 400 with strikers. 400 with strikers, 1. Thank you, ninjas. 500. 600, 700 back to strikers. The bid is with strikers for 600, 700 points. 800 analysis. Thank you. 800 analysis. 800 analysis 1. 800 analysis 2. There is sold to analysis for 800 points. Vijay Kumar Santani, player number 79. Player number 79, this is a batsman, pure batsman. Thank you, Chargers. Straight away, 200 points from Chargers. 300 points from hitter. Falcons, 400. Falcons, 400. Falcons, 401. Okay, here comes hitters. 500. 500 with hitters. 600 with Falcons. 600. 700 with hitters. Sorry, 700 with hitters. 700 with hitters, 1. 700 with hitters, 2. 800, thank you, Falcons. 900 with hitters. 900 with hitters. 900 with hitters. 2,000 points. 1,000 points with Falcons. 1,000 points with Falcons, 1. 1,000 points with Falcons, 2. There is sold to Falcons for 1,000 points. Vijay Kumar Santani goes to Falcons. Next player is player number 97, Sujit. Sujit comes in. Can I get an opening bid for Sujit? At a bid 200 points. 200 points. Sujit, anyone in? Guys, last call for Sujit. Anyone in? I'll consider Sujit as unsold player. Rahul Chavan, player number 125. Player number 125, Rahul Chavan. Once in a month he plays. 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Back to Rainmakers. Rainmakers with 600 points for Rahul Chavan. 700, 800 hitters. 900, 1,000 with Rainmakers. 11, 12, 1,200. 1,300 with Raiders. 1,300 with Raiders 1. 1,300 with 1,400 analysis. 1,500 Raiders. 1,500 Raiders 1. 1,500 Raiders 2. 1,600 Warriors. Thank you, sir. 1,600 points. 1,700 Breakers. 1,700 with Breakers. 1,700 with 1,800 Warriors. 1,900 Breakers. 2,000 analysis. 2,100 back to Warriors. 2,100 back to Warriors. 2,101. 2,200 Raiders. 2,200, 2,300 with Warriors. 2,300 with Warriors. 2,300 with Warriors 1. 2,400 Breakers. 2,400 Breakers. 2,500 Raiders. 2,500 Raiders. 2,500 Raiders 1. 2,600 Warriors. 2,600 Warriors. 2,600 Warriors 1. 2,600 Warriors 2. Thank you, sir. 2,700 Ninjas. 2,700 Ninjas. 2,700 Ninjas. Last call before I call it sold. Anyone in? Thank you. 2,800. 2,800 with Warriors. 2,800 with Warriors. 2,800 with Warriors 1. 2,800 with Warriors 2. There is sold to Warriors for 2,800 points. ये इसका मतलब है कि he can go for a maximum bid for this player. बाकी का players considering मतलब balanced players consider करके he can go for that much. Okay, the next player is Rohit Gupta, player number 19, 1-9. Player number 19, Rohit Gupta. He's an all-rounder. Opening bid, thank you Raiders. Thank you Raiders with 200 points. 300 Commanders. 400 Ninjas. 500 hitters. 600, 700 Falcons. 800 hitters. 800, 900 Raiders and 1,000 Ninjas. 1,100 hitters, yes, hitters are in the game. 1,200 Mavericks. 1,300 Raiders. 1,300 Raiders. 1,300, 1,400 hitters. 1,400 hitters. 1,400 hitters, 1,500. 1,500 with Raiders. 1,500 with Raiders. 1,600 with Ninjas. 1,700 with hitters. 1,800 with Raiders. 1,800 with Raiders. 1,800 with Raiders. 1,900 with Ninjas. 1,900 with Ninjas 1. 2,000 Raiders. 2,000. 2,100 with Breakers. 2,100 with Breakers. 2,100 with Breakers 1. Ninjas 2,200. 2,300 again Breakers. 2,300 again Breakers. 2,300 last call. 2,300 1. 2,300 okay Raiders. Thank you. 2,400. 2,400. You need to erase that what you were writing. 2,400 with Raiders. 2,400 with Raiders 1. 2,400 with Raiders 2. Player is sold to Raiders for 2,400. ये मागे आवाज Raiders, Raiders, welcome to the auction. That was your first player? Player number 36. Player number 36, that is Malkesh Lohar. He is a batsman. Thank you, Raiders. That's your bid? 300. 400 with Raiders. 400 with Raiders. 500 Rainmakers. 600 Raiders. 600 with Raiders. 700 Rainmakers. 700 Rainmakers. 700 Rainmakers 1. 800 Raiders. 900 Rainmakers. 1,000 Breakers. Circuit Breakers. They are breaking the, okay, 1,100 Rainmakers. 1,200 Circuit Breakers. 13. 14 with Breakers. 14 with Breakers. 14 with Breakers 1. 14 with Breakers. 1,500 with Mavericks. देखो बाजू में बैठा है पर समझ जाओ आपका स्ट्रैटेजी सब पढ़ रहा है वो. 1,500 with Mavericks. 1,500 with Mavericks. 1,500 with Mavericks 1. 1,500 with Mavericks. नहीं हैप्पी आवर्स में अपन आएंगे 50 में. 1,500. 1,500 1. 1,600 Rainmakers. 1,600 Rainmakers. 1,600 with Rainmakers 1. 1,700 Mavericks. 1,800 Circuit Breakers. 1,800 Circuit Breakers. 1,900, sorry, 1,900 with Mavericks. 1,900 with Mavericks. 1,900 with Mavericks 1. 1,900 with Mavericks 2. Player is sold to Mavericks for 1,900 points. That is Malkesh Lohar. Player number 65, 65. It is Jitesh Choksi. Six-five. Jitesh Choksi. It is, okay. Thank you for the opening bid. From Circuit Breakers, 200 points, that's the opening bid. 200 points 1, 200 points 2. There is sold Circuit Breakers for 200 points. Jitesh Choksi goes to Circuit Breakers. Player number 20, Rupesh. Player number 20. Rupesh Sankhe. Player number 20. Thank you for the opening bid. Data strikers, 200, 300 hitters, 400 strikers, 500 hitters, 600 strikers, 700 hitters, 800 strikers, 900 hitters, 1,000 strikers, 1,100 hitters, 1,200 strikers, 1,200 strikers, 1,300 hitters, 1,400 strikers, 1,400, 1,500, 1,600 with strikers, 1,700 with hitters, 1,800 with strikers, 1,900 with hitters, 1,900 with hitters, 2,000. Guys, give a round of applause for these captains who are bidding for Rupesh. 2,000. 2,000 it is with strikers here. 2,000, 2,001, 2,000, 2,100. Circuit Breakers jumps in. Data strikers, hold on to write that name in your team list. 2,100 with Circuit Breakers. 2,101. 2,102. Player is sold to Circuit Breakers for 2,100 points. That is Rupesh Sankhe. Player number 12, 1-2, Sushant Pisar. Player number 12, that is 1-2. 120, 10 add हो गया बस बाकी. Sushant Pisar, weekly he plays. It means he is a good touch. Sushant Pisar, 200, 300, 400, 500 with Raiders, 500 with Raiders, 600 with Commanders, 700 with Hitters, 800 with Falcons, 900 with Commanders, 1000 with Hitters, 1100 with Compliance Commanders, 1100 with Compliance Commanders, Falcons with 1200, Falcons, 1300 Ninja, now Ninja jumps in at 1300 points, 1301, 1400 Commanders, 1400 Commanders 1, 1400 Commanders 2, thank you, 15, 16, 17, 17 with circuit breakers, the bid is with you at 1700, 1700 with circuit breakers 1, 1700 with circuit breakers 2, 1800, so that was a no look bid, like Hardik Pandya, no look bid. मैं स्क्रीन की तरफ भी नहीं देखेगा, मैं ऑक्शनर की तरफ भी नहीं देखेगा, मैं सिर्फ बाकी बिडर्स को देखेगा. 1800, I like that style. 1800 with analysis, 1900 with Falcons, 2000 with analysis, 2000 with analysis, 2000 with analysis 1, 2000 with analysis 2. Player is sold to analysis for 2000 points. सर देखो मत, आपका नो लुक स्टाइल मेंटेन रखो, ओके? All right, the new player is 102, Harshad Gadekar. Harshad Gadekar. Thank you, Rainmakers, for the opening bid of 200 points. 300 with Falcons, 300 with Falcons, 400 Rainmakers, 400 Rainmakers, 400 Rainmakers, 500 Falcons, 600 Rainmakers, 600 Rainmakers, 700, 800, 900 Rainmakers, 900 Rainmakers, 1000 points. The bid is with Hitters for 1000 points. 1000 points. Anyone in? Last call, 1001, 1002. There is sold to Hitters for 1000 points. Harsh Gadekar goes to Portfolio Hitters for 1000 points. Player number 29, Mihir Kirti Shah. Occasionally he plays. Mihir, he's a batsman. Thank you, breakers, 200 and 300. 400, back to breakers, 500, rainmakers, 600 breakers, 700 rainmakers, 800, 900, 1000, 1100, 1200, 1300. 1300, your last bid? 1400 with breakers. 1400 with breakers. 1400 with breakers. F1 का कार जितना क्विक जाता है ना, उतना क्विक ये बिडिंग रैली हो गया. 1400 with breakers. 1400 with breakers 1, 1400 with breakers 2. Player is sold to circuit breakers for 1400 points. Mihir Kirti Shah goes to circuit breakers for 1400 points. Player number 52, Munindra Upadhyay. Player number 52, he too plays occasionally. He's an all-rounder. Thank you, Data Strikers, with a 200 opening bid. Anyone in? Last call before I thank you, Rainmakers. 300, 400. Neighbor है देखा. Oh, notepad सब पढ़ रहे एक दूसरे का. 500, 600, 600 with hitters, 600 with hitters, 700 with strikers, 700 with strikers, 800 with hitters, 800 with hitters, 900 with strikers, 900 with strikers, 9,000 with hitters, 1,000 with 1,100 with strikers, 1100 with strikers. 1100 with strikers 1. 1100 with strikers 2. 1200. 1200 with analysis. So वो बैक एंड में एक टीम बैठा है, सब कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं. आईपीएल में रहता है ना, वो लोग ईयरपीस डाल के बैठते हैं. अरे यार झूठ मत बोलो सर. 1200 with analysis. 1300 with strikers. 1300 with strikers. The bid is with strikers for 1300 points. 1300 with strikers 1. 1300 with strikers 2. Player is sold to strikers for 1300 points. Next player is player number 38, Deep Ajmera. Player number 38. Deep Ajmera is a batsman. Once in a month he plays. Thank you. Circuit breakers with the opening bid of 200 points. 200 points. 300 points. Hitters. Hitters are in the bidding for 300 points. 400 commanders. Thank you for Deep. 500 hitters. 500 hitters. 600 ninjas. Thank you. 700 hitters. 700 hitters. 700 hitters. 700 hitters. 800 rainmakers. 800 rainmakers. 900 hitters. 100 hitters. 900,000 rainmakers. The bid is with rainmakers for Deep at 1000 points. Bid is with rainmakers for Deep at 1000 points. It is on their table. Thank you, circuit breakers. 1100. 1100 points for circuit breakers. 1101. 1102. Party spoiler, ninjas. 1200. 1200 points for ninjas. 1200 points. The bid is with ninjas. 1300 analysis. 1300 analysis. 1300 analysis 1. 1300 analysis 2. 1400 points for rainmakers and 1500 back to analysis. Analysis, 1500 points. As last call for Deep. 1500 points. 1600 raiders. What a point to come in. Directly at 1600 points. Great. 1600 with raiders. 1600 with raiders 1. 1600 with raiders 2. Player number 129, Ajay Pandey. Opening bid of 200 points from commanders. 200 points, 300 points analysis, 400 points commanders, 500 points hitters, 500 with hitters, 500, 600 with analysis, 600 with analysis, 600 with analysis 1, 600 with analysis 2. Player is sold to analysis for 600 points. Ajay Pandey goes to team analysis. Player number 114, Nitesh Shah. 114, 114. He is not available. Oh, I mean he is not going to be available. बाद में replace करते हैं. अभी let. Okay. Player number 114, Nitesh Shah, is a batsman. Thank you, sir, with the opening bid of 200 points. 200 points opening bid. Anyone in? 200 points 1. 200 points 2. Player is sold to hitters for 200 points. Nitesh Shah. दुसरं काय नाही टेस्ट काहीतरी वेगळी लागते मला काय दोनदा जाणवलं दुसरं काय दुसरी बॉटल आहे बॉटल आहे Player number 76, Kartavya Chavan. Player number 76, Youth. Might be quick in fielding. Raiders, straight away with opening bid, 200, 300 charges, 400 Rainmakers. That's your bid, right? Yeah, 400 Rainmakers. 400 Rainmakers, 1. 500 charges, 600 Rainmakers. 600 Rainmakers. 600 Rainmakers, 1. 700 charges, thank you. 700 charges, 1. Do not trust weatherman report and enemy tails. 700 with charges. 700 with charges, 1. 700 with charges, 2. And the player is sold to charges for 700 points. Kartavya Chavan goes to charges for 700 points. Player number 116, Nitin Gundal. Player number 116. Has anyone in for Nitin? Can I get an opening bid for Nitin? Warriors. Warriors. Opening bid for Nitin. Okay, last call. I'll be considering this player as unsold. Okay? Player number 27, Prashant Kharade. Player number 27, once in a month he plays, but he's a batsman. Thank you, Raiders, with an opening bid of 200. 200 opening bid. 200, 300, Rainmakers, 400 Mavericks, 500 Rainmakers, 600, 700 Rainmakers. Rainmakers, the bid, 800 Circuit Breakers, 900 Rainmakers, 900 Rainmakers, 1,000 with Circuit Breakers, 1,000 with Circuit Breakers, 1,000 with Circuit Breakers. Thank you, sir. Kya baat hai. 1,100 with Analysis, 1,100 with 1,200 with Mavericks, 1,200 with Mavericks, 1,200 with Mavericks 1, 1,200 with Mavericks 2. Player is sold to Mavericks for 1,200 points. Player number 6, Kirit Gohil. He plays weekly, guys. He's an all-rounder. Opening bid of 200 with Raiders, 300 Falcons, 400 Raiders, 400 Raiders, 400 Raiders 1, 500 Falcons, 600 Raiders, 600 Raiders, 600 Raiders 1, 600 Raiders 2, 700 Commanders, 800 Hitters, 900 back to Raiders, 900 back to Raiders, 900 back to Raiders, 1,000, 11, 12, 1,200 back to Raiders, 1,300 with Circuit Breakers, 1,400 with Raiders, 1,400 with Raiders, 1,500 with Circuit Breakers, 1,600 with Raiders, 1,700 with Breakers, 1,700, 1,800, again back to 1,900 Mavericks, 1,900 Mavericks, 2,000 Raiders, 2,100 Circuit Breakers, 2,200, 2,200 Mavericks, 2,300 Raiders, 2,300 with Raiders, 2,400 with Mavericks, 2,400 with Mavericks, 2,400 with Mavericks 1, 2,500 Revenue Raiders, 2,500 with Revenue Raiders, Anyone in? 2,500, 2,600 Mavericks. 2,600 Mavericks. 2,700 Raiders. 2,800 Circuit Breakers. 2,800 with Circuit Breakers 1. 2009, that's 3,000 with Mavericks. Guys, give a round of applause. After a long time, their bid has reached 3,000 points. 3,000 with Mavericks. 3,000 with Mavericks 1. 3,000 with Mavericks. 3,100 Rainmakers. 3,100 Rainmakers. Rainmakers, this. Yeah. 3,200 Mavericks. 3,200 Mavericks. 3,200 Mavericks 1. 3,300 Rainmakers. 3,400 Circuit Breakers. 3,400 with Circuit Breakers 1. 3,500 Raiders are back here. 3,600. 3,600 with Mavericks. 3,600 with Mavericks 1. 3,700 Raiders. 3,700 Raiders. 3,800 Mavericks. 3,800 with Mavericks for Kirit. 3,801. 3,900 Rainmakers. 4,000. Is that your bid? Okay, 4,000. Guys, 4,000 ka bid both time ke baad aaya hai. Give it up for all the captains who are bidding. 4,000. It's with Mavericks. 4,200 Mavericks. 4,200 with Mavericks. 4,300 Rainmakers. 4,400 Mavericks. 4,400 with Mavericks. 4,500 for Rainmakers. 4,500 for Rainmakers. 4,600 for Mavericks. 4,600 for Mavericks. This is history in making of Elara Premier League. This is the highest bid so far. 4,700 for Global Rainmakers. 4,700. 4,800 for Kirit. 4,800 for Kirit. It is with Mavericks. 4,900 for Rainmakers. 4,900 for Rainmakers, guys. For Kirit. 5,000. Give it up. Give it up. It is with Mavericks. The 5,000 points for Kirit Gohil. He's an all-rounder. 5,000 points, 1. 5,100. We are not stopping here. 5,100 with Rainmakers. 5,200 with Mavericks. 5,200 with Mavericks. 5,300 with Rainmakers. 5,300 with Rainmakers. 5,400 with Mavericks. 5,000, cut off dekhna. 5,400 with Mavericks. 5,400 with Mavericks. 5,400 with Mavericks. Last call. 5,400 with Maverick 1. 5,500. 5,500 with Rainmakers. 5,600. This is going to be a last bid for this player. Beyond this, you cannot bid. 5,600. 5,600. 5,700. 5,700 with Rainmakers. 5,700 with Rainmakers 1. Warriors. Discount rate में मिल रहा है आपको. 5,701. 5,702. Player is sold to Rainmakers for 5,700 points. Balance दिखा, balance. Guys, please check your balance. It's Alpha Analyst 7 player with 4,100. Circuit Breakers 6,700 is your balance with 5 players. Capital Charges 5 players with 4,100 balance. Compliance Commanders, you bought only 3 players including yourself and the balance is 8,000. Data Strikers 6 players with a balance of 3,500. Finance Falcon, you are at 4,000 balance with 4 players. Global Rainmakers, you bought only 3 players and the balance is 1,900, okay? Mavericks, 4 players, Mavericks with 6,600 balance. Portfolio Hitters, your balance is 8,600 with 4 players. Revenue Raiders, थोड़ा उठो, खरीदो. Your balance is 9,400. Support Warriors, your balance is 5,200 with 4 players. And Tech Ninjas, your balance is 4,900 with 4 players. All good? Chalo, let's proceed. Next player is player number 126, Karthik Solanki. All-rounder. Guys, all-rounder. Thank you, Data Strikers. 200 is the opening bid. 3, 4, 5, 500, 600 Raiders. 600 Raiders, 700 hitters. 700 hitters. 700 hitters, 1. 800 Raiders, 900 Warriors. Thank you. 1,000 hitters. 1,000 hitters. 1,000 hitters, 1,100 analysis. 1,200 hitters. 1,200 hitters, 1. Thank you, strikers. 1,300 with strikers. 1,300 with strikers, 1. 1,400 with hitters. 1,400 with hitters, 1. 1,400 with hitters, 2. Player is sold to hitters for 1,400 points. Karthik Solanki. Player number 124. Next player is player number 124, Amog Deshpande. Amog is the player. Anyone in? Is anyone interested for Amog Deshpande? Can I get an opening bid for Amog Deshpande? Anyone in for Amog Deshpande? I will consider Amog Deshpande as unsold. Next one is player number 88, Ketan Panchal. Occasionally, please. Thank you for the opening bid, Falcons. Finance Falcons with the opening bid of 200 points. Anyone in? Thank you. 300 Commanders. 300 Commanders. 300 Commanders, 1. 300 Commanders, 2. 400 Analysis. 400 Analysis, 1. 400 Analysis, 2. And 500 and 600 with Ninjas. Sorry, with Falcons. The bid is on the table of Falcons at 600 points. 700 Warriors, thank you. 700 Warriors. 700 Warriors, 1. 700 Warriors, 2. And thank you, 800. 800 with analysis. 800 with analysis. 800 with analysis, 1. 800 with analysis, 2. Thank you, 900 Warriors. 900 Warriors. The bid is with Warriors for 900 points. 900 Warriors, 1. Thank you, Strikers. 1,000 points. 1,000 points for Ketan Panchal. 1,000 points, 1. 1,000 points, 2. Player is sold to Strikers for 1,000 points. Ketan Panchal. Player number 16, sweet 16. That is Dipesh Shah. 16. Okay, Dipesh Shah, all-rounder. He plays occasionally. Dipesh Shah. Can I get an opening bid for Dipesh Shah? Opening bid for Dipesh Shah, please. Thank you, Rainmakers, with the opening bid for Dipesh Shah at 200 points. Anyone in? 200 points, 1. 200 points, 2. Player is sold to Rainmakers for 200 points. Dipesh Shah. वन आना बाकी है नहीं चलेगा वो एक ही हिसाब है ठीक है 51 आना बाकी है ना next player and the next player is player number 63 Sachin Nalavade player number 63 Sachin Nalavade is a batsman. Thank you. Opening bid from Ninjas for 200 points. 200 points 1, 300 Falcons, thank you. 300 points, 400 points Ninjas, 400 point Ninjas, 400 point Ninjas 1, 500 Falcons, 500 Falcons, 600 Ninjas, 600 Ninjas, 700 Falcons, 700 Falcons, 700 Falcons 1, 800 with Ninjas, 800 with Ninjas 1, 800 with Ninjas 2. There is sold to Ninjas for 800 points. Player number 81, Ramesh Menaria. Once in a month he plays, Ramesh. Anyone in for Ramesh? Ramesh Menaria, can I get an opening bid for Ramesh? He is an all-rounder, guys. Ramesh Menaria. Thank you, charges. For the 200 with the opening bid. 200 charges 1. 300 analysis. 300, 400 back to charges. Bid is with charges for 400 points. 500 analysts. 500 with analysts. 500 with analyst 1. 500 with analyst 2. Player is sold to analyst for 500 points. Ramesh Menaria goes to analyst for 500 points. Player number 28, Ashok Kumar Jangir. Thank you. 200, 300 hitters. 400 Falcons, 500 hitters. 500 hitters, 600 Raiders. 700 hitters. 700, 800 Raiders. 800 Raiders, 900 hitters. 1000 Raiders. 1100, 1200. 1200 with hitters. 1300 with Raiders. 1400 with Falcons. 1400 with Falcons. 1400 with Falcons 1. 1500 Raiders. Okay. 1500 with Raiders. 1500 with Raiders 1. 1600 analysis. 1600. 1700 with Raiders. 1800 with analysts. 1800 with them. 1800 with analyst, that is Ashok Kumar Jangir. 1900 back to Raiders. Back to Raiders at 1900. 2000, guys, give it up for both the captains and Ashok Kumar Jangir. The bid is with analyst at 2000 points. Is that your bid? Charges, is that your bid? No. 2000. The bid. Thank you, Falcons. 2001, 2002 Ninjas. 2200 Ninjas. 2200 Ninjas 1. 2200 Ninjas 2. Player is sold to Ninjas for 2200 points. Balance? Okay. Please show the balance. Balance, please. Okay, guys, the balance for analyst, you have to make only one player. Wow, and you have got a balance of 3,600. Circuit breakers, 4 more players to go with a balance of 6,007. Capital charges, 4 more players to go with a balance of 4,001. Compliance commanders, you need to buy 6 more players with a balance of 8,000. Data strikers, 2 players with a balance of 2,005. Falcons, you need to buy 5 more players with a balance of 4,000. Global Rainmakers with 4 players. Rainmakers, you need to buy 5 players, okay, with a balance of 1,700. Yeah, Mavericks, 4,000, you need to buy Mavericks, 5 players with a balance of 6,600. Portfolio hitters, so 4 more players to go with a balance of 7,200. Revenue raiders, सर कुछ है इंटरेस्ट वगैरह पॉइंट्स पे जी उनको मिलेगा वो बचाए हुए हैं कब से पॉइंट्स हाँ रिजर्व मतलब 4 प्लेयर 800 पॉइंट वहां पे रिजर्व है उनके बेस प्राइस 200 है ना तो 4 प्लेयर लेने तो उनके पास 800 पॉइंट रहना ही चाहिए मैक्स बिल्ड यस यस नहीं 6400 तक जा सकते हैं सिंगल प्लेयर के लिए हाँ जैसे कि अभी मेवरिक्स थे ना मेवरिक्स को हम लोग ने कट डाउन किया 5600 पे ही कांट गो बियॉन्ड दैट बिकॉज फिर बाकी के प्लेयर को बाय नहीं कर सकते ओके तो सपोर्ट वॉरियर्स यू नीड टू बाय 5 more players with a balance of 5200 and ninjas you need to buy 2 more players with a balance of 1900 okay. All good to go? So any query? All good to go? All right, chalo. Player number 128, Rajendra Bhatt. Player number 128, Mr. Rajendra Bhatt. Thank you. 200 डेजिग्नेशन देख के 200 का 2000 हो गया मेरे से Okay, 200 I got an opening bid for Mr. Rajendra Bhatt from charges. 300 commanders, 400 charges, 500 commanders, 1, 600 charges, 600 charges, 1, 600 charges 2, and the player is sold to charges. Mr. Rajendra Bhatt goes to charges for 600 points. Player number 55, Prasad Mangaonkar. Player number 55. He's a bowler. He plays occasionally. Thank you. With a opening bid of 200, 300 Raiders, 400 Falcons, 500 Raiders, 600 hitters, 700 Raiders, 700 with Raiders, 700, 800, 900, 900 with Raiders, 1000 with hitters, 1100 Raiders, 1100 with Raiders, 1200 hitters. Thank you. 1300 Falcons. There's a triangular going on. 1400 Raiders. Raiders 1400. The bid is with Raiders at 1400 points. Last call. 1400 points 1. 1500 hitters. 1500 hitters. 1500 hitters 1. 1600. Thank you, Raiders. 1600. 1600 points 1. 1600 points 2. Player is sold to Raiders for 1600 points. Prasad Mangaonkar goes to Raiders for 1600 points. Player number 120. Vijay Lohar is from Compliance. Compliance, Vijay Lohar, thank you. 200 points with a base prize. 200 once, 202. Player is sold to Compliance for 200 points. Player number 22. Player number 22, Shakil Sayyed. Seems to be a good player. Thank you. 200, 300, 400 with Falcons. 500 Raiders, 600 hitters, 700 Falcons, 800, 900 Mavericks, 1000 hitters, 1000 it is with hitters, 1100 Falcons, 1100 Falcons, 1200 hitters, 1200 hitters, 1300 Falcons, 1300, 1400 hitters, 15, 16 Ninja, 1600 with Ninja, 1600 with Ninja, 1700 Falcons, 1700 Falcons, 1700 Falcons, 1800 hitters, 1800 hitters, 1800 hitters, 1900 Mavericks, 1900 Mavericks, 1900, 2000. Guys, give a round of applause. After a long time, the bid has reached 2000 points. 2000 with Falcons, 2000 with Falcons, 2000 with Falcons 1, 2000 with Falcons, 2100 with Mavericks, 2100 with Mavericks, 2100 with Mavericks 1, 2100 with Mavericks 2. Player is sold to Mavericks for 2100. That is Shakil Sayyed. Player number 5, Nikhil Kamble. All-rounder and he plays occasionally. Circuit breakers with opening bid of 200 points. 200 points, 300 points. Hitters, 300, 300, 400 rainmakers. 400 rainmakers, 500 circuit breakers, 500 circuit breakers, 500 circuit breakers 1, 600 raiders, 700 circuit breakers, 700 with circuit breakers, 700 with circuit breakers 1, 800 raiders, 900 breakers, 900 breakers, 900 breakers, last call, 1, thank you raiders. Okay, 1000, 11, 12. Circuit breakers, the bid is with you for 1200 points. 1200 points, circuit breakers 1. 1200 points, circuit breakers 2. 1300 ninjas, 1400 circuit breakers. 1400 circuit breakers. 1400 circuit breakers 1. 1500, 1600, back to breakers. Back to breakers. The bid is with breakers at 1600 points. 1601. 1602. Player is sold to circuit breakers for 1600 points. Nikhil Kamble goes to circuit breakers. Player number 75, Rahul Tanna. Can I get an opening bid for Rahul? Thank you, Falcons, with an opening bid of 200 points. Here comes Falcons. 200 points 1. 300 Commanders. 400 Falcons. 400 Falcons. 400 Falcons 1. 500 Ninjas. 500 Ninjas. 600 Commanders. 600 Commanders. ऐसा लग रहा है 600 कमांडर है 600 commanders. The bid is with commanders. 700 ninjas. 700 ninjas. 700 ninjas 1. 700 ninjas, 2. Falcons coming in, 800 points. 800 points with Falcons. 800 points with Falcons, 1. 900 with ninjas. 900 with ninjas. 900 with ninjas, 1. 900 with ninjas, 2. There is sold to ninjas for 900 points. Rahul Tanna goes to ninjas. Tech ninjas. Next player, player number 103. 103, that is Sunil Babu. He's an all-rounder and he plays weekly. Raiders, thank you, 200 points. 300, 400 Falcons, 500 Ninjas, 600 Raiders, 700 Rainmakers, 800 Falcons, 800 with Falcons, 800 with Falcons, 900 Raiders, 900 Raiders, 900 Raiders, 1. 1,000 points, Mavericks. Thank you. 1,100 Falcons. 1,100 Falcons. That is Sunil Babu. 1,200 Raiders. 1,200 Raiders, 1. Mavericks, 1,300. 1,300 for Mavericks. 1,300 for Mavericks, 1. 14 Warriors. 15 Analysts. 1,500 with Analysts. The bid is with Analysts. 1,600 Mavericks. 1,600 Mavericks, 1,700 Analysts, 1,700, 1,800 Warriors, thank you, 1,900 Analysts, 2,000, 2,000 for, the bid is with Warriors for Sunil Babu with Warriors, 2,100, 2,200, 2,200, 2,300, 2,400, 2,400 with Warriors, 2,500. With Analyst, 2,500 with Analyst, 2,600 back to Warriors, 2,700 with Analyst, 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 1, 2,800 Warriors, 2,800 with Warriors, 2,900 with Analyst, 2,900 with Analyst, 2,900 with Analyst, 2,900 with Analyst, 1, 2,900 with 3,000 Warriors. Guys, give it up. The bid has gone after a long time at 3,000. 3,100 again with Analyst. 3,200 with Warriors. 3,300 with Analyst. 3,300 with Analyst. 3,400 with Warriors. 3,400 with Warriors. अभी और एक बिट जा सकते हैं अब 3,500 with Analyst. नहीं 3,400 आपका कट ऑफ था, उसके बाद आप नहीं जा सकते. So the bid is with 3,400 उनके पास है with Warriors. The bid is with Warriors for 3,400. Anyone in? 3,401, 3,402. Player is sold to Warriors for 3,400. That is Sunil Babu. Player number 54, 5-4. Player number 54, that is Mubin. He plays occasionally. Thank you. Raiders 200. Opening bid. Opening bid of 200. Opening bid of 201. 300 Falcons. 400 Raiders. 400 Raiders. 400 Raiders 1. 400 Raiders 2. 500 and 600 with Falcons. 700 back to Commanders. Commanders. 800 hitters. Thank you. After a long time, sir, you have walked in. 800 with hitters. 800 with hitters. 900 with Commanders. 1,000 with hitters. 1,000 with hitters. 1,000 with hitters for Mubin. 1,000. 1,100 Commanders. 1,100 Commanders. 1. 1,100 Commanders. 2. Player is sold to Commanders for 1100. Mubin. Guys, show balance, please. Analyst, you have to buy one player. Circuit breakers 2, capital charges, circuit breakers 3, charges 3, commanders, still you need to buy 4 players. Data strikers, still you need to buy 2 players. Falcon, 5 players to go. Rainmakers, 5 more players to go. Mavericks, 4 players to go. Hitters, 4 players to go. Raiders, 6 players to go. Warriors, 4 players to go. And Ninjas, only 1 player to go. You want to see your 5 players. Can we show? Commanders. Okay, these are your 5 players. Amit, yourself, Navnath, Shankar, Vijay, and Mubin. Okay? Fine. Anyone has missed to note down any players? You can ask us right now. We can show you the list of the players. Or should we go ahead? Okay, thank you. Okay, the next player is player number 130, Joseph. Joseph Mammon. Guys, can I get an opening bid for Joseph? Anyone in for Joseph? Thank you, Warriors, with the opening bid of 200 points. 200 points 1, 200 points 2, and the player is sold to Warriors for 200 points. Joseph Mammon goes to Warriors for 200 points. Player number 100, Hitesh. Hitesh Danak. He plays occasionally, but he's a bowler. Anyone in for Hitesh? Can I get opening bid for Hitesh? 200 points, opening bid. 300 points, Falcons. 300 point Falcons. 400 point Commanders. 400 point Commanders 1. 400 point Commanders 2. Player is sold to Commanders for 400 points. ये कैसे हुआ पता है? एक बार लीजिए, एक बार आईपीएल ऑक्शन में अर्जुन तेंदुलकर का नाम आया. अभी अर्जुन तेंदुलकर कौन से टीम में जाएगा ये सबको पता था कि मुंबई इंडियंस के पास जाएगा. तो मुंबई इंडियंस ने ओपनिंग बिड किया. बाजू में था गुजरात टाइटंस का टेबल. उसने बिड लगाया आशीष नेहरा ने. 10 लाख का घाटा कर दिया मुंबई इंडियंस को. और जैसे आशीष नेहरा ने बिड लगाया, सब के सब ऐसे देख रहे हैं. नीता अंबानी, आकाश अंबानी, जयवर्धने, जहीर खान. बोले क्या कर रहे हैं यार, 10 लाख का पर्स खा गया. सर ने वही किया. Player number 26, Asif Khan. He's a batsman. Can I get an opening bid? Thank you. 200 points, 300 Ninjas. 300, 400 Falcons. 400 Falcons. 500 Ninjas. 500 Ninjas 1. 600 Falcons. 600 points for Asif Khan. The bid is with Falcons for 600 points. Ninjas, 700. You can go, Ninjas, you can go max 800. So 700 Ninjas. 800 Falcons. 800 Falcons. 800 Falcons 1. 800 Falcons 2. Player is sold to Falcons for 800 points. Asif Khan. Guys, इसमें तो बोली लगना ही चाहिए. Player number 110. Milind Darvi, player number 110. 200. I got opening bid. 300, 400 hitters. 500 commanders, 600 analysts. 700, 800, 900 with breakers. 1000 mavericks. 1100, 1200 breakers, 1300 hitters. 1400 commanders. 1400 commanders. The bid is with commanders at 1400 points. 1400 points 1. 1400 points 2. The player is sold to commanders for 1400 points. One player. 111 triple one. Karthik Bhandari. Can I get a bid for Karthik? Opening bid. Thank you, Chargers. 200 points. Anyone in? 200 points 1. 200 points 2. Player is sold to Chargers for 200 points. Karthik Bhandari. Player number 73, Neil Doshi. He's a bowler. Neil is a bowler. Rainmakers coming in with a 200 points at the base prize. 200 points 1. 300 Raiders. 300 Raiders. 4 and 5 hitters. 600 Ninjas. 700 Rainmakers. 700 Rainmakers. 700, 800 with hitters. 800 with hitters. 800 with hitters. 900 with Raiders. For Neil Doshi. 900, 901. 1000 points with hitters. 1000 points with hitters. 1000 points 1. 1000 points 2. There is sold to hitters for 1000 points. Player number 82. Player number 82, Karan Taurani. Can I get a bid for Karan? Thank you, Rainmakers. 200, 300, 400. That's your bid, right? 400. 500 commanders. 500 commanders. 500 commanders. 600. That your bid? No, no. 600 with hitters. 600 with hitters. 600 with hitters 1. 600 with hitters 2. Player is sold to hitters for 600 points. Player number 24, Girish. Player number 24, once in a month he plays, but he's an all-rounder. Girish, thank you, with the opening bid of Raiders. 300, 300, 400, 400 Raiders. 500, 600, 700, back to Raiders. 800 with portfolio. 900 Raiders. 1000 with hitters. 1100 Raiders. 1200 hitters. 1300 Raiders. 1300 Raiders. 1400 hitters. 1400. 1500, 1600, 1700 with Raiders. 1700 with Raiders, 1, 1800 with hitters. 1900 Raiders. 1900, 1900, 2000 with hitters. Guys, give it up. Both time ke baad bid gaya at 2000. The bid is with hitters at 2000 points. 1, 2100 Raiders. 2100 Raiders. 2100 Raiders 1. 2100 Raiders 2. Player is sold to Raiders for 2100 points. That was Girish Panchal. जास्त प्लेअर नाही राहिले म्हणून मी म्हणतो
किती झालं?
20 असते संपवायचं संपूया 1 गो मध्ये ठीक आहे. Okay, guys, as requested by everyone, we will break right now only for 5 minutes, but please come back. Okay? Yeah? Just freshen up and please come back. Hello. Gentlemen, I request you to please take your seats. All captains, please be seated. We are missing Shreyansh from Capital Charges. Is coming? Okay. Are we missing data strikers? Okay. All right. Samir, shall we begin? Okay. Gentlemen, all set for the after the third session, test match ka third session bolte na. Okay, let's do it. Ready? The number is 118. Chetan Nagar. Chetan is a batsman. Chetan Nagar. Can we get opening bid for Chetan? Can we get opening bid for Chetan? He plays occasionally, but he is a batsman. He can score some valuable runs for your team. Thank you, Rainmakers. 300 with Falcons. 300 with Falcons 1. 300 with Falcons 2. The player is sold to Falcons for 300 points. Player number 66, that is Mayur. Mayur, he is all-rounder, guys. Occasionally he plays. 200 points opening bid from hitters. 300 with Raiders, 400 with hitters. 400 with hitters. 400 with hitters, 1. 500 Falcons, 600 Commanders, 700 hitters. 700 hitters. The bid is, okay, Commanders, 800, 900 hitters, 1000 with Commanders, 1100 hitters, 1200, 1300, 1400, 1500, 1600, 1700, 1700 with hitters, 1700 with hitters for Mayur, 1700 with hitters, 1800 Commanders. The bid is with Commanders for 1900 hitters, 1900. The bid is with hitters for Mayur. 1901, 1902. Player is sold to hitters for 1900 points. Player number 119, Vaibhav Upadhyay. He's an all-rounder. He's an all-rounder, Vaibhav. Can I get opening bid for Vaibhav? 200, thank you. 300 Ninjas. 300, 400 back to Mavericks. 400 back to Mavericks. 500 Ninjas. 600 Circuit Breakers. 600 Circuit Breakers. 600 Circuit Breakers 1. 700 Ninjas, 800 Mavericks. The bid is with Mavericks at 800 points. 801, 802. Player sold to Mavericks for 800 points. Vaibhav Upadhyay. Player number 48, Mohammad Abbas Punjani. He plays occasionally. 200 opening bid for Rainmakers. 200 is the opening bid for Rainmakers. 201, 202, and player is sold to Rainmakers for 200 points. Mohammad Abbas Punjani goes to Rainmakers for 200 points. Player number 115, Nandish. His photograph is missing, but Nandish. Anyone in for Nandish? Can we get opening bid for Nandish? Last call. I'll be calling. Okay, here comes 200. The opening bid from Rainmakers for Nandish. 200 points 1. 200 points 2. Player is sold to Rainmakers for 200 points. Player number 43. Player number 43. That is Vaibhav Pandya. He's an all-rounder. He plays weekly. Kiska the opening bid? Your opening 200, 300, 400 charges, 500 raiders, 600 analysts, 700, 800. You can't bid. 700, 800 raiders. 800 raiders. 900 analysts. 1000, 1100 raiders. 1200 analysts. 1300 raiders. 1400 hitters. 1400 hitters. 1500 raiders, 1600 analysts. 17 hitters. 1800 raiders, 1900 analysts. ये बर्मुडा ट्रायंगल में मैं फंस गया हूँ तीनों में. 2000 hitters, 2100 raiders, 2100 raiders, 2200 analysts, 2300 raiders, 2400 raiders, 2500 hitters, 2600 raiders, 2700 chargers, 2700 chargers, 2800 hitters, 2900 raiders, 3000. Guys, 3000. The bid is with charges for 3000 now, 3100 for Vaibhav Pandya. 3100. Charges you can't bid. You are off the limit. 3000. तो उनका लिमिट क्या था चार्जेस का? मतलब वो एक पीछे जाता हूं मैं 100. $2,900. So I will give you that bid of 3,000. आपके पास bid है for 3,000. The bid is with you for 3,000. Huh? Last bidding is with riders 3,000, now 3,100 with hitters, 3,200 analysts, 3,300 hitters, 3,300 hitters, 3,400 analysts, 3,500 hitters. 3,000, is that your bid? 3,600, 3,700. 3,700 with hitters. Hitters you cannot bid, sorry. 3,700 ka bid, I'll go give it 3,600 with raiders. 3,600 with raiders. Team change karo. 3,600 raiders ke paas hai. Oh, commanders, 3,700. 3,700 commanders, 3,800 raiders, 3,800 raiders, 3,900 commanders, 3,900 commanders, 1, 3,900, sir, bid hai to upar nahi to niche, 3,900, 3,901, 3,902, and player is sold to commanders for 3,009. Look at that smile on his face. Vaibhav Pandya goes to Commanders for 3,900 points. Player number 57, Hem Rawal. Once in a month he plays, he's an all-rounder. Anyone in for Hem Rawal? Thank you. With an opening bid of 200 points. Capital Chargers. Capital charges opening bid. Tech Ninjas 300, 400 analysts, 500 charges, 500 charges, 600 analysts, 600 analysts, 700 charges, 800 ninjas, 900 charges, 900 charges, 900 charges 1, 900 charges 2, Player is sold to charges for 900 points. Next player, player number 117, that is Yash. Player number 117 is a bowler. Chalo guys, bowlers make you win tournament. Player number 117, Data Strikers. 200, it's our opening bid with Data Strikers. 201, 202. Player is sold to Data Strikers for 200 points. Yash Kudare. Player number 11, Vikas. He plays occasionally, Vikas. Anyone in? Anyone in for Vikas? Thank you. 200 points. With Rainmakers. 200 points 1. 200 points 2. Player is sold to Rainmakers for 200 points. Player number 14. Player number 14, Prithvish. 1-4, 14. अभी देखना है, इसके बाद देखते हैं, ठीक है? He is an all-rounder, guys. He plays occasionally. Prithvish, thank you for the opening bid strikers with 200 points. 300 Raiders. Anyone else? 400 back to strikers. 500. 600. 600 with strikers 1. 600 with strikers. Thank you, Ninjas, with 700 points. 800 with strikers. 800 with strikers. 800 with strikers 1. 800 with strikers 2. 900 you don't have, but do you have? नहीं है. नहीं है. You can't bid. You have 1200 points, and how many players to go for it? नहीं तो दो प्लेयर लेने हैं आपको. इनका बताओ. Rainmakers max you can bid for. हाँ. एक मिनट. आपको और दो प्लेयर लेने हैं. नहीं, he's right guys. अगर आपने प्लेयर्स पूल देखा है ना, तो 4 टीम्स विल बी बाइंग 10 प्लेयर्स. ओके, जिसके पास मैक्सिमम बैलेंस है ना, वो टीम 10 प्लेयर खरीद सकता है. कभी किसी को इंजरी हुआ, क्या अनअवेलेबल है, तो वो खरीद सकता है, ठीक है. एंड 8 टीम जो है वो 9 प्लेयर्स है, ठीक है ना. 8. तो ये जो आपका बेंचमार्क है ना, ये बेंचमार्क ये एज पर 10 प्लेयर्स के हिसाब से. हाँ, दैट्स फाइन. ठीक है, चलेगा. दैट्स फाइन. ही कैन बिड. हाँ, आप कर सकते हो. और देखिए, एट द एंड यू हैव टू, सम टीम हैज टू बाय 4 प्लेयर्स, क्योंकि उनको ऐसे छोड़ नहीं सकते ना अनसोल्ड में. इसका लास्ट बिड अभी 900 का. 1000. डिस्कशन क्लोज. ओके, 1000 विद डेटा स्ट्राइकर्स. समीर, ये आप पहले कर देते थे 2 मिनट पहले. Okay, 1000. The bid is with Samir for 1000 points. And the player is Prithvish. 1001, 1002. Player is sold to strikers for 1000 points. Player number 42. Player number 42, Uday. Can we have opening bid for Uday? You can go till 10 players, no problem. Ha. 200 is the opening bid. 200 is the opening bid for Chargers. 201. Falcons. Falcon comes in with 300 points. 400 points for Chargers. 400 points for Chargers 1. वो एग्जांपल दिया था ना मुंबई इंडियंस गुजरात टाइटंस 400 points 1 400 points 2 and the player is sold to Chargers for 400 points. Player number 108, Manoj Avasti. Player number 108. Can we have a bid for this player, Manoj Avasti? Player number 108. Can I get an opening bid for Manoj? Anyone in? If no one is interested, I will be calling this player as unsold. Player number 67, Hemang Pancholi. Hemang. Once in a month he plays. Anyone in for Hemang? Thank you. Circuit breakers with 200 points. 200 points, circuit breaker. 200 points 1. 200 points 2. Player is sold to circuit breaker for 200 points. So you are late. Sold. दो काउंट करता हूं थर्ड सोल्ड होता है Player Hemang Panchal is gone to circuit breakers for 200 points. Player number 104, Bibhas Kumar. Player number 104. He's an all-rounder, guys. All-rounder. Batting, bowling. Can I get an opening bid for Bibhas Kumar? Bibhas Kumar, last call for Bibhas Kumar. I will be considering this, okay, 200 points. 200 points, opening bid 1, 200 points 2, and player is sold to Commanders for 200 points. Player number 13. Oh, you want to see balance? देखना है? देख लो. Data strikers, you can still go for one player. Data strikers, you can still go for one player. Okay? Chargers, you can still go for one player. और कौन है? Rainmakers, you can still go for 3 players. Or ninjas, you can go for 2 players. Hitters, you can go for 2 players. You can go for one player up to 800 points. Yes, you can go. Okay? Ready? Chalo guys, let's continue. Player number 13. Player number 13. Taran Gupta. Player number 13. एक मिनट यहाँ पे तरन गुप्ता तरन ऐसा कैसा डुप्लीकेट हो गया और एक नंबर है डाल दो अच्छा मध्ये एक तुम्ही जो त्याचा हा नंबर पहिला नंबर घेतला एक नंबर ओके गाइस तरन गुप्ता ओपनिंग बिड किसका था उनका था ओके हिटर्स 200 300 रेन मेकर्स 400 हिटर्स 500 रेन मेकर्स 600 hitters 700 rainmakers 800 hitters 900 rainmakers. I guess that's the cutoff. Rainmakers 900. Okay, 1000 hitters. 1000. 1100 with breakers. 1100, 1200 hitters. 1200 with hitters. 1300 readers. 1400 hitters. 1400 with hitters. 1400 with hitters 1. 1500 with analysts. 1600 breakers. 1700 hitters. 1700 hitters 1. 1800 raiders. 1900 analysts. 1900, 2000 raiders. 2000 with raiders 1. 2100 analysts. 2100 analysts. The bid is with you at 2100 points. 2200 raiders. 2200 with raiders 1. 2200 with analyst. 2200 with analyst. This bid is for Taran. 2201. 2200. 2300 with breakers now. 2400 back to analyst. 2400 with analyst. 2400 1. 2500. Thank you. 2600 with analyst. 2600 with analyst. 2601. 2602. Thank you. 2700. नहीं तो मैं सोल्ड के पहले था ना with breakers. 2800. 2800 with analyst. 2800 with analyst. 2800 with analyst 1. 2800 with analyst 2. There is sold to analyst for 2800 points. Taran Gupta, the all-rounder. Player number 7, Chirag Dobaria, all-rounder. Base price 200 points. Thank you, circuit breakers for Chirag, 200 points. 200 points 1, 300 points. 300, 400 with rainmakers, 500 back to breakers, 600 rainmakers, 700, 800, 800, 900 with breakers, 900 with breakers 1, 900 with breakers 2. Player is sold to breakers for 900 points. That was Chirag Dobaria. Player number 32, Kashish Thakur. Kashish Thakur is an all-rounder. Opening bid from Rainmakers. Opening bid from Rainmakers, 300, 400. 500 and 600 with Ninjas, 700 with Breakers, 800 with Rainmakers, 900 with Falcons, 1000 with Breakers. 1000 with Breakers. 1100 with Raiders, 1200 with Breakers. 1300 with Raiders, 1400. 1400 with Breakers. 1500 with Raiders, 1600 with Breakers. 17 with Raiders. 17 with Raiders, 18 with Breakers. 1800 with Breakers. 1800 with Breakers 1, 1900 Raiders, 2000 with Breakers. 2000 with Breakers. 2100 with Raiders. 2200 with Breakers. 2200, वो तो लेके ही मानेंगे. 2200 with Breakers. 2201. 2300, 2400. 2400. Within minute seconds, the bid is changing. 2400 with Breakers 1. 2400 with Breakers 2. The player is sold to Breakers for 2400 points. That is Kashish Thakur. Warriors. Warriors. Auction चालू है. Just a reminder. आपके Player number 46. Player number 46, Harsh Telang. There's a batsman, guys. Opening bid, Revenue Raiders, 200 points. Anyone else? Ninjas, 300, 400 Falcons. 400 Falcons. 500 Analysts, 600 Raiders, 700 Ninjas. 700 Ninjas. 800 Analysts. 800, 900 Rainmakers. 900. 1,000 with Raiders. 1,000 with Raiders. 1,000 with Raiders. 1,100 with Circuit Breakers. 1,100. 1,200 Raiders. 1,300 Circuit Breakers. 1,300 with Circuit Breakers. 1,400, 1,500. 1,500 with Circuit Breakers. 1,500. 1,600 with Raiders. 1,600 with Raiders. 1,600 with Raiders. 1. 1,600 with Raiders. 2. Player is sold to Raiders for 1,600 points. Harsh Telang. Player number 95. Player number 95, that's Biren Mehta. All in. Player number 95, Biren. Can I get an opening bid for Biren? Biren Mehta, can I get an opening bid for Biren Mehta? Last call for Biren Mehta. I will, okay, thank you. An opening bid is coming from Breakers. 200 points, 300 Falcons, thank you. Falcons coming in for 300 points. 300 points 1. 300 points 2. Player is sold to Falcons for 300 points. Balance, balance. Okay guys, analyst, आपका वैसे तो टीम हो गया है, but you can go for one more player. Circuit breakers, you can also go for one more player. Chargers, जा सकते हो one more player. Commanders, one more player. बहुत सही खेल रहे हो आप लोग. Falcons, Falcons, still 2-3, you can target. नहीं आपको रुकना है, आप और एक प्लेयर ले सकते हो, आप ले लो, आपके पास पैसा है. Mavericks, Ninjas, you can also buy 2 players with a balance of 1,000 points. Okay guys, good to go? Chalo, let's go. The next player is player number 49, Mithal Sangle. Opening bid of 200 straight away from analyst. 300 Ninjas. 400 analyst. 400 analyst. 500 Ninjas. 600 analyst. 600 analyst. 600 analyst 1. 900 Mavericks. 1,000 Ninjas. Ninjas can't bid. Ninjas का cutoff क्या है? नहीं तो आ गया वहां से 800 का बिल्ड मेवरिक से आया है. नहीं, Ninjas you can't bid. Okay. The bid is with Mavericks at 800 points. 800 points 1. 800 points 2. Player is sold to Mavericks for 800 points. That was Mithal Sangle. Player number 93, Nalin Verma. Guys, is the bowler. Nalin Verma. Anyone in for Nalin? Thank you, sir, with the opening bid of 200 points. 200 points 1. 200 points 300 with Rainmakers. 400. 500 Rainmakers. 600 Analyst. 700 Rainmakers. 800 Analyst. 800 Analyst. हाँ अभी आप नहीं जा सकते. 800 with Analyst. 900 with Rainmakers. No, but if he wants to play with 9 players, he can go, no? Ha. No, you can go, okay? 900 with Rainmakers. 900, 901, 902, and player is sold to Rainmakers for 900 points. Player number 70, Mahesh. अच्छा ठीक है तो उसकी किटी में वो एडजस्ट कर देंगे हम लेकिन फिर उनका एक्चुअल बैलेंस कम है ना 200 ही है फिर अभी सो यू कैन गेट वॉट एवर डिफॉल्ट में जो प्लेयर है वो प्लेयर नंबर 70 नेक्स्ट प्लेयर महेश महेश एनीवन इन फॉर महेश थैंक यू 200 points opening bid 200 points opening bid for Mahesh 300 points, Raiders. 300 point Raiders. 300 points one, 400 points hitter. 400 points hitters. 400 points hitters. 500 analysts. 500 analysts for Mahesh. 501. 502. There is sold to analyst for 500 points. So 10 players, no? The first team to complete 10 players in the bidding this year for Elara Premier League is Analyst. Congratulations, Alpha Analyst, on completing your team. Player number 10. Player number 10, Jitendra Javir. He's a bowler. Yeah, for Jitendra. Opening bid for Jitendra. Jitendra. I will consider him as unsold. Sir, next round with it. Unsold. Lena hai? Okay. 201. Anyone in? 202. There is sold to Warriors. Next player is player number 74. Player number 74, Baraniam Mohanty. 200. Data charges. Charges 200. Here comes Raiders 300. 400 charges, 400, 500 Raiders, 500 Raiders, 500 Raiders, 600 charges, 700 Raiders, 700 Raiders, 800 charges, 800 with you. The bid is with charges for 800 points. 800 points, 900 Raiders, 900 Raiders, 1000 charges. 1000 charges, 1100 Raiders, 1100 Raiders 1, 1200 charges, 1200 charges 1, 1200, 1300 Raiders, 1400 charges, 1400 charges, 1400 charges 1, 1400 charges 2. Player is sold to charges for 1400 points. That is Baranya Mohanty. Player number 121, Moreshwar Maikar. 121, yes. We got an opening bid from Commanders, Compliance Commanders for 200 points. Anyone in? 200 points 1, 200 points 2, and player is sold to Compliance Commanders for 200 points. Balance. Okay? Guys, good to go? Your team is completed. अभी ज़्यादा नहीं खरीद सकते आप. You're done. Even guys, compliance commanders have completed a squad of 10 players. Give them a round of applause. Nice bidding with a balance only of 600 points left. This is also nice bidding with a balance only of 300 points left. That was team analysts. All right, guys, we will proceed. Player number 72, Sahil Solanki. Player number 72, Sahil Solanki. He plays weekly. Touch mein hai player. 200, 300, 400. 400 with hitters. 400 with hitters. 500 with Mavericks. 600 with hitters. 600 with hitters. 600 with hitters. 700 with Mavericks. 700 with Mavericks. 800 with hitters. 800 with hitters. 900 Mavericks. 1000 hitters. 1000 hitters. 1000 hitters. 1000 hitters 1. 1000 hitters 2. Thank you, sir. Warriors 1100. 1200 with hitters. Warriors, is that your bid now? 1200 with hitters. Warriors, you can't bid now. Okay, 1200 with hitters. 1200 with hitters 1. 1200 with hitters 2. 1300 with breakers, circuit breakers. 1400 with hitters. 1400 with hitters. 1400 with hitters 1. 1400 with hitters 2. Player is sold to hitters for 1400 points. That is Sahil Solanki. Next one is Ankit Singh, player number 53. I got an opening bid from Falcons. 300, 400. Falcons 500, 600, 700. 800, 900. 1000, 1100. 1200. 1300. 1400. 1500. 1600. 1700. 1800. 1900. 2000 with Raiders. 2100. 2200 with hitters. 2200 with hitters. 2300 with Raiders. 2400 with Falcons. नहीं कर सकते. अच्छा 9 करो. कितना बैलेंस है उनका? Okay, 2400 with Falcons, fine. 2500 with 2600 with Raiders. 2600 with Raiders. 2600 with Raiders. 2700 hitters. 2900 hitters cut off. Nahi. So back to 2800 with Raiders. Sorry, 2700 with Raiders. 2700 with Raiders 1. 2700 with Raiders 2. Player is sold to Raiders for 2700 points. Player number 105. Guys, check your balance. Rainmakers, you are yet to make one more player. आपके 8 ही हुए. 400 point. Mavericks, 2 more players to go. Warriors, 2 more players to go. Ninjas, ऊपर करो जरा. Ninjas, minimum 1, maximum 2. Okay. Market Mavericks तो बोल दिया. Falcons, minimum 1, minimum 2, sorry, and maximum 3. क्या? You want to see your team list? Okay. No, not on Falcons, the other one. Capital This is your team. Shreyas, Mohit, Saurav, Samir, Kartavya, Rajendra, Karthik, Hem, Uday, and Baraniam. Okay? Chalo, start. The next player is 105, Abhijit Das. Abhijit Das. Abhijit Das. Can I get an opening bid for Abhijit? Can I get opening bid for Abhijit? Okay, guys, last call for Abhijit. I will consider Abhijit as unsold. This is a live telecast on YouTube, guys. Player number 91, Jai. All-rounder. Anyone in for Jai? 200 points. Thank you, sir, with the opening bid. 200 point with hitters. Mavericks, 300. 400 hitters. 400, 500 Mavericks. 600. 600 with hitters. 600 with hitters 1. 600 with hitters 2. Player is sold to hitters for 600 points. That's Jay Kali. Player number 4, Nemish Sundar. 200 points, 300 points, data strikers. 400, 500, 600, 700 with strikers. 800 with ninjas. 900 with strikers. 900 with strikers. Okay. 1000 with falcons. 1000 with falcons. 1100 with strikers. 1100 with strikers. 1200 with falcons. 1300. This was your last bid, strikers. 1300 with strikers. 1400 with falcons. 1400 with... No, you can't. 1400 with falcons. 1400 with falcons 1. 1400 with falcons 2. 1500 breakers. Circuit breakers are coming in with 1500 points. 1600 falcons. 1600 falcons 1. 1600 falcons 2. Player is sold to falcons for 1600 points. That was Nemish Sundar. Player number 101, that is Prashant Ashok Kadam. He's a batsman. Prashant Kadam, 200 points with Mavericks. 200 point Mavericks 1. 300 ninjas. 300 ninjas. 300 ninjas 1. 400 Mavericks. 400 Mavericks. 500 ninjas. The bid is with ninjas at 500 points. 600 Mavericks. 600 Mavericks. 600 Mavericks 1. 700 ninjas. 800 Mavericks. 800 with Mavericks. 800 with Mavericks 1. 800 with Mavericks 2. A player is sold to Mavericks for 800 points. That's Prashant Kadam. This is the last player from our first lot. Then there will be players which are in my pocket. Those are the unsold players. Okay? So this player is player number 35, Manas Rastogi. Player number 35, all-rounder. Thank you. 200 opening bid. 300 Mavericks, 400 Ninjas, 500 Falcons, 600 Mavericks, 700 Circuit Breakers, 700 Circuit Breakers, 800 Ninjas, 900 Falcons, Raiders, 1000, 11, 12 with Circuit Breakers. The bid is with Circuit Breakers. Circuit Breakers, your 10 players are done, now you can't bid. Sorry, 9 players he's done. Huh? कौन से हैं? हाँ, so guys, वो लोग बिल्ड नहीं कर सकते. So guys, एनालिस्ट तो नहीं है, कमांडर्स नहीं बिल्ड कर रहे, हिटर्स यू कांट बिल्ड, एंड हु एल्स इज देयर? चार्जर्स यू कांट बिल्ड. ओके, तो अभी है ना, देखो अभी सिर्फ बिल्डिंग कौन कर सकता है मालूम है? रेन मेकर्स एंड फैल्कन्स एंड मेवरिक्स एंड वॉरियर्स एंड रेडर्स. ठीक है, रेवेन्यू रेडर्स. तो जिनके 10 हुए हैं ना, वो लोग बिल्ड नहीं कर सकते. 10 और 9 भी हो गए. ठीक है, सो विल स्टार्ट अ फ्रेश बिल्ड फॉर दिस प्लेयर. थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन हो गया. एवरीवन ओके? ऑल कैप्टन्स ओके? हाँ, ठीक है. सो मानस रस्तोगी, कैन आई गेट ओपनिंग बिल्ड फॉर मानस? मेवरिक्स 200 पॉइंट्स. एक मिनट, 200 ओपनिंग बिड आया है. रुको जरा एक मिनट. प्लेयर नंबर 35. Okay, 200 Mavericks. 200 Mavericks won. Thank you, Rainmakers, with that 300 bid. Warriors 400, Mavericks 500, Ninja 600, Falcons 700, Mavericks 800, 900 Warriors, 1000 Mavericks, 1100 Falcons. No, you can't bid. So 1000 with Mavericks, 1100 with Warriors, 1200 Mavericks, 1300 Warriors, 1400 Mavericks, 1500 Warriors, 1600 Mavericks, 1600 with Mavericks. 1100. Sorry, Warriors, you can't bid beyond 1200, right? 1200 के आगे नहीं कर सकते ना? उनका बैलेंस कितना है? वॉरियर्स का? वॉरियर्स आपका बैलेंस है 1400 पॉइंट्स, लेकिन आपको लेने हैं 2 प्लेयर. तो वो 1200 तक बिल्ड कर सकते हैं. 1200. चलो आपका कंसीडर करके लास्ट बिड 1200 एंड इट इज मेवरिक्स विद 1300. ओके, 1300. मेवरिक्स 1301, मेवरिक्स 1302. Player is sold to Mavericks for 1300 points. That's Manas Rastogi. 1300. Guys, now I'm bringing all those players who were unsold in the first round. सर आप चिट्ठी निकाल दो अनसोल्ड प्लेयर का एक. प्लेयर नंबर 105 अभिजीत दास. प्लेयर नंबर 105, एनीवन इंटरेस्टेड इन अभिजीत दास? 5 मिनट बैठो सिर्फ, विल कंप्लीट इट. ओके, थोड़ा प्रेजेंटेबल थोड़ा. प्लेयर नंबर 105 अभिजीत दास, एनीवन इन? अभी लेना पड़ेगा, इसके बाद ऑक्शन नहीं होगा ये राउंड के बाद. फिर आपको जो चिट्ठी उठाएगा उसके पास वो प्लेयर जाएगा. सो एनीवन इन तो ले लो, अदरवाइज विल डू द चिट्ठी राउंड. हाँ, मतलब वही ऐसे ही हाथ डाल के उठा लेंगे, वही. नो वन इंटरेस्टेड? ठीक है. अनदर वन इज प्लेयर नंबर 99 चारू साटम. हियर कम्स द ओपनिंग बिड. प्लेयर नंबर 99, 200 points 1, 200 points 2, 300 points with Warriors, 400 point Raiders, 500 points Warriors, 600 point Raiders, 700, 800, 900, 1000, 1100, 1200. Now you can't go beyond that. 1200 with Raiders, 1200 with Raiders 1, 12. नहीं, पर उनको 1400. हाँ, so 1200 with Raiders, 1200 with Raiders 1, 1200 with Raiders 2, and Charu Satam goes to Raiders for 1200 points. Player number 113, that is Ramesh Babu. Huh. Player number 113. Player number 113. चारू साटम सोल्ड हो गए उनको 1200 के ऊपर. एक मिनट ऑप्शन हो गया ना. ओके. प्लेयर नंबर 113 रमेश बाबू. Opening bid of 200 with Falcons. 201. 202. Player number 113. $300 points with photo deck. 400 with Rainmakers. 400 with Rainmakers. 400 with Rainmakers 1. 500 with Ninjas. 500 with Ninjas. 500 with Ninjas 1. 500 with Ninjas 2. There is sold to Ninjas for 500 points. That was Ramesh Babu. Huh? Ninja, you are done. Congratulations on making a team successfully. Tech Ninjas. Wishing you the very best. Player number 124, Amog Deshpande. Anyone in for Amog Deshpande? Anyone in for Amog Deshpande? Last call. I'll consider Amog Deshpande as unsold. Player number 108, Manoj Avasti. Player number 108, Manoj Avasti. Thank you. 200 points. 300 points, Falcons. 300 point Falcons. 300 point Falcons 1. 300 points, Falcons 2. Player is sold to Falcons for 300 points. That was Manoj Avasti. Falcons done. Congratulations, Falcons, on making your team for Elara Premier League 2026. This is player number 116, Nitin. Player number 116, Nitin. 200 points with Revenue Raiders. 200 points, Revenue Raiders 1. 200 points, Revenue Raiders 2. Player is sold to Revenue Raiders for 200 points. Player number 97. Player number 97, Sujit. Anyone in for Sujit? Anyone in for Sujit? I will consider Sujit as unsold. And this is the last player which is going under the auction for bidding for Elara Premier League 2026. Before I call out this last name, I would like to thank each and every captain for making this auction successful. Thank you for the support staff, the YouTube operators, the sound guys, the cameraman, and the event organization team, that is the Dreams. The player number 78, and I cannot forget the president, Mr. Milind Darvi. Milind Darvi and his team, there might be many people who are working behind the curtains, but I don't know their names, so if I'm not taking a name, I'm considering as your team and thanking them on behalf of you. So each and everyone, thank you for putting these efforts. Before we go on with the last player, that is player number 78, Anil Pawar. Anyone in for Anil Pawar? Anil Pawar. I will consider Anil Pawar as unsold. Now guys, can you, yeah, acha, Anil Pawar, Warriors, 200 points. 200 points, Anil Pawar is sold to Warriors for 200 points. Can you please show the balance sheet? क्या हुआ? हाँ, no problem. उसको एक्टिव करो. Guys, 3 प्लेयर, कोई भी 3 कैप्टन आके चिट उठा लो. हाँ? लेकिन अगर वो किसी दूसरे को चाहिए रहेगा तो विल शो यू. Can you please show us? अच्छा, yeah, Rainmakers, Raiders and Warriors. तीनों में एक एक प्लेयर जाएगा. सर कैमरा के सामने आओ. या आओ ना.
Abhijit Das, Rainmakers. Raiders. Now for the Raiders, it's Sujit Samantray. And last for Warriors, it's Amok Deshpande. Player number 124. So I think this auction is now completed. Yeah, we'll do that. So let me thank Rahul. I think he has handled this so professionally.
Thank you.
Like we felt like this is like an IPL auction going on here. So professional it was. And all the team from Ritesh and the audio system, LEDs, suppliers, and my friend Harish, please. Harish from Dream Sports. I am associated with him for past 10 to 12 years. Elara has participated in their corporate events, and in one of the tournament we were the finalists. Luckily we could not win the trophy. So I want to thank Harish also for this. So great guys, so now we'll be meeting on 11th April, right? Practice sessions will go on. We want everyone to participate. We had a very good session this last Friday with 35 odd them. But abhi aa jaiye, coming Friday also we'll be having. And then 28th, Prasad is organizing through one of his client. So you can come in numbers, you know. So that will be a great fun. And you will come to know about your team also. So great. Thank you once again. Thank you. Thank you, Raghu.
I want to give a closing note about this event. Guys, off late I have been doing a lot of auctions. कभी-कभी एक दिन में दो भी रहते हैं. Afternoon में भी रहते हैं, evening में भी रहते हैं. Probably last week I had. This was one of the best auctions in the recent past I have done for the corporates. So great. Recent, believe me, very genuinely I'm talking. Such a nice captains. Very nicely. It went very smoothly without any conflicts because you guys are thorough professionals. So you guys were understanding. There was a bit of fun. ये वो चलते रहता सर looks भी दे रहे थे. But it's okay. But this is what the fun is all about. And I'm looking forward for 12th April. When? 11th April. I will see you, all the captains at the opening ceremony. We'll do a good opening ceremony. Okay, please be on time. Please call all your players. Please call all your players before the time. एक टिप दूं आपको. टीम जीतना है ना तो प्रैक्टिस तो करो ही उसके साथ टीम बॉन्डिंग बनाओ जिसका टीम में बॉन्डिंग अच्छा रहेगा ना वो टीम जीतेगा आई एम गिविंग माय बेस्ट विशेस एंड मे द बेस्ट टीम विन
One more announcement since this is live on YouTube. So earlier we had planned for 10th and 11th of April for this tournament, but we are doing this on 11th April itself. It will be from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and we'll be having two turfs. So we can have all the matches on the same day. Simultaneously we'll be playing this. Huh? Great. And we are planning at least 3 matches for per team so that you get a chance, you know, good chance. Thank you.
Thank you guys.